All right, so here we are for the first session of Chapter 2, Scales of War Shadow Rift of Umbraforge. I put the description in the Discord, but I'm going to go over that here in the recording as well. It's been almost 3 weeks since the last failed attempt by the Orc Horde to breach Bordrin's Watch. The party, along with those who manned Bordrin's Watch, have been celebrating their victory within the confines of the city of Overlook. The free ale and meals has run out now, and many townfolk have given their thanks in one way or another to our heroes. As the party settles down and start to ponder where their next day's payday is coming from, they realize that their friends Luca and their new friend, Kalad, haven't shown up at their usual watering hole for the past few nights. All of you have been bouncing around to several districts during the festivities over the past week, so maybe they just moved on to the next free ale spot. However, you guys always shared where you were heading to next. This time around, Luca and Kalad said nothing to anybody about where they were headed next. Concerned that your friends might have run afoul of the wrong crowd, you decided to go looking for them. Overlook is a big place with plenty of seedy places and seedy people. So let me do this before I dive too deep into more setup for this. It's been a while since all our characters have played. Do you guys need a refresher of all the characters other than the new one? Or do you guys know everybody fairly well now? You guys tell me.
I wouldn't mind a refresher.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Okay, let's just go left to right then, starting with Artie.
That's a great question because I was trying to figure out who he was too. So Artie is a high elf school of evocation wizard. I started talking in some voice and I don't remember. I got to go back and rewatch these, I guess, because I'm yeah. So wizard here, and likes to fight, evocation guy, so lots of damage and whatnot. I'm good in battles.
Good in battle from afar, right? Not up close?
Correct, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Right. Well, I'm a wizard, so yeah, squishy and, if I fall over, I might, hurt my head.
Now, is he a high elf? Is that right? Or do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
high
all right.
Yep.
All right. Hi, Elf.
Yep. He's 420 elf. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe that's the voice you should use, the high elf. All right, Gary, introduce Chovy again.
My name's Chovy. I may sound different than before because I recently had a throat infection. I grew up in a small lake and an avid fisherman when I was young. I actually don't like fishing. I just like eating. It's really about eating. I'm a little obsessive compulsive about fish. I like fish. I like aged fish. The more aged, the better. I always have some to share with my friends. I'm easy to find. You won't lose me in the dark because some people say I smell. It's not nice, but they say it. They don't say it to my face because I tend to smack them with my axe. My mom says I'm not the brightest star in the sky, but I have a heart of gold. I keep my emotions pretty close to my chest, but I go where my nose leads. And shiny. Oh, sorry. And I struggle to focus squirrels or trout nearby. I'm a half elf barbarian. My mama was a hot elf, and my dad was a scummy human, but he's dead now, and we don't like him. And that's Chovy.
Okay. All right, Rich, you have a intro for your character, or are you tied up with Amazon?
No, I just got rid of him.
Okay.
I'm Slaughter. I have a funny way of just kind of disappearing in the shadows. And the best thing about it is people can't see me even if they can see invisibility, which is kind of really freaking cool. I'm great at scouting, setting up ambushes, and unlike some of those other pansy rangers, I don't rely on a bow. I've got my two-handed sword, and I like to cleave shit in half. I'm kind of a nice guy for an orc. Jovi, I picked up something kind of cool. I think you might like it. They're called sardines. They're salty as fuck, and I thought, geez, I know who would like these.
Well, you're the man.
So I tend to attract arrows. It's just a historical fact, but because I'm an orc, I'm badass and I can handle it. I may look like a fucking porcupine, but I'm swinging my sword until they're all dead. And glad to have you aboard. Do you have any ale?
Okay. Just a quick question. Why is your token blue? Did you do something with your hit points?
They just went up when I leveled to 6. They went to,
Okay.
I don't know how many I added. I'm at 58 now. I think it was at 49 before. So.
Okay. All right. All right. Next up is Ryan with Talkleby.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Talkleby Smallfoot, Divination Wizard Extraordinaire. I just have a quick intro. I like giggling and making friends.
In that order?
Yep.
Okay. Right. Cool.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Oh, I'm a gnome, so I'm like 3 feet tall.
Well, if you ever need a shoulder to ride on, Talkleby, you just let me know.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Okay. And I will hold off, if you're okay with that, Rob, on the introduction of your character to when she actually is introduced to the party.
I figured.
Okay. All right. So you guys are in the town of Overlook. And I kind of set you up with what's going on and all that. So let me switch to the Overlook town map, which I think I left it sitting there for like 3 months. So you guys all should be experts on the town of Overlook at this point.
I don't read maps so good. I don't really get along with maps. I like woods and Underdark.
You guys all see the map there of the town?
Yep.
I'm not necessarily picking a spot, but I'll say over your week-long or several-week-long bender, you've kind of been bouncing around from district to district, partaking in the free ale and the free food and free everything else they've been throwing at you. Let's see here. It says here, strong start. Our heroes have been on a 2-week pub crawl throughout several districts in Overlook. They made somewhat of a name for themselves after the events of Siege of Bordrin's Watch. They enjoyed free drinks, meals, and rooms at various establishments. 2 days ago, they lost track of Luca and Kalad. That wasn't unusual, since they had all been migrating from district to district during their pub crawl. But on this particular day, they are approached by a mysterious figure as they partake in their morning meals. And this is where I will let Nivana introduce her character and herself.
Sure. So the character that approaches you is no more than 5'5", standing on her tippy toes. She looks like she weighs maybe 90 pounds soaking wet. She has, let's see where to start here. So she's got long white hair. She's wearing a mask, which is kind of up on her forehead, like you wear your sunglasses when you're not in the sun. The mask is black, shiny, pearlescent black. And it looks like if it's pulled down over her face, it looks like it covers her head and her face above her mouth. Her skin's so pale that if she was milk, she would be skim milk blue in some light. She speaks to you guys in low tones, steady and full of conviction. She doesn't raise her voice. Her focus, you can tell that she's not trying to lead anything. She is choosing instead to just sort of learn from you guys and from her surroundings. So, just from a background perspective, Niv, as she's more commonly called, is a witch. She's not a cackling hag with a warty nose, black dress, widow's hump, and sort of pointy black hat. She's White Claren, studying to be one of the spiritual leaders of Rashomon, communing with spirits, guiding the souls of the Rashemi people. Niv is that kind of witch. As Chovy would know, because he's from Rashomon as well, Rashomon is really governed by a simple set of laws concerned with safeguarding the people and safeguarding property, and that's Niv to a T. She's about keeping people safe, and she's about keeping property safe. So she's not a stealer, and she's not a cold-blooded killer. And these values are what guide her decisions. When she's in combat, you guys will see that she's going to pull her mask down over her face. That's how she does combat. And as you guys will learn, she's equally as comfortable sitting back and blasting stuff as she is getting up into the fray and using her scimitar that she has named Star. And another scimitar that she has with her at times that she's named Moon. And so you'll see her potentially wield Star and Moon from time to time. And she tells you guys, knowing that you're going to get to sort of know more about her later on. Oh, the other thing that you probably notice with Niv, I won't make you roll perception because I'm not the DM, so I don't make you do that sort of thing. But you may, from time to time, see what looks like a little lizard with a little leather helmet on poke out from underneath her cloak and sort of look around and then pull himself back in. And you can see from his token sort of what he looks like. He's no more than about 6 or 7 inches long. And he sort of hides with Niv. She tells you that part of her story that she's on what her people refer to as a digemma, and a digemma is a sort of go out and leave your lands and go out and wander the world and learn more about your place. It's a journey of self-discovery that most Rashemi undertake. And in fact, you know that you may or may not know that Chovy is also on a digemma, ironically enough. Just before she left Rashomon, she was approached by a panicked elven woman. It seems that this lady's son had embarked on his own digemma a few months ago, and she's very worried about him, kind of very helicopter parenty, actually. The mother implored Niv to check on her son, a fierce-scented barbarian named Chovy. Niv half-heartedly agreed, because this was supposed to be her digemma. As she's been searching for Chovy over the last week or so, she's run into 2 individuals named Luca and Kalad last night. Luca and Kalad said that they would accompany Niv in the morning back to where they believed Chovy was staying with the rest of the group. However, when the morning came, Niv found that Kalad and Luca's room was empty except for a note. And that note read, "We've gone to meet with the City Watch. We believe we have uncovered something sinister that is happening right under our noses. This info is too delicate to explain in a note. Please tell the others to meet us with haste at the location detailed below." And at the bottom of the note is a crude drawing showing the location between 2 warehouses with the words City Watch Office.
Okay, so there you go. There's your introduction to the new character Nirvana. I just realized, I think there was some unresolved stuff from previous chapter that we haven't resolved yet. I think there was one item that wasn't identified, and there was something else. You remember what the other thing was, Rob?
I don't.
Thought there were 2 things. What's in the loot bag?
They would be if you transfer the loot bag over, they would definitely be in the loot bag.
Yeah, I should have
They're
transferred
not.
over.
You didn't transfer the loot bag over. You'll have to look in the other one. That's the basic template of the loot bag.
Well, shit. All right, hold on. Let me go grab the one. Oh, no, it's on there. It says unidentified magic longsword. Slaughter.
Where are you looking at the
Loot bag? Under handouts?
Under
When I look under loot bag, I see loot sources and owners. Oh, number 1. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing that's in there. All right. All right.
Was it there?
Ever burning torches number 2. Unidentified magic longsword is number 1. Slaughter's currently holding it.
Okay, so I guess there was only that one item then.
A magic longsword? Okay, I'm looking on my sheet. I don't seem to have it listed.
Well, it's
But
in the
it's
loot bag. It's got your name. It's got your name beside it. So
Okay, I'll find it in the loot bag and take a look. Thank you.
but it was unidentified. I think you just picked it up because somebody had to.
Yeah, so let me see. Shit. Sorry, guys. Wish I would have thought of this before tonight, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to roll it over the course of the week. You guys would have identified it. I just want to see if I've brought the weapon over here. And I haven't. So 1 second, transmogrifier time. Let's bring over this magic weapon. But technically, you have a magic weapon. Is that correct, Rich?
I believe my
For Slaughter?
bastards. Sorry, is this thing on? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I have a great sword +1. So I don't know if it's actually magical, but it's great sword +1.
It is because it's +1. +1 means magical.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry. Don't mind the man in the corner.
It's all good. We've all had that week this week, I think.
Hey, I put my 2-week notice in today. It was the first time I've done that in like 20 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
It's scary, but so rewarding.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, because I got another position lined up, and so this place paid better, but the new place is that it's a contract to hire. So I don't know. I've been working my ass off for the last 18 months. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but anyways, super excited. I put my notice in today. It was fucking
Cool.
Oh, congrats on that, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
for you, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
So this should now be on your screen. This great hunger weapon. It's an uncommon of variety. And we already said it was a long sword.
Oh, that's awesome.
Plus. So this is what is it? Rare, uncommon?
It's uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay, so it's +1.
Every time you get a crit, you add a damage die.
When you can't
The damage of the next critical hit you score
Yeah.
has one damage die. Yeah.
Until the end of the encounter, how many crits are you getting in a single encounter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Hopefully 10. But yeah.
It's crit dependent. It doesn't lower the crit range by 1, does it? Every time you crit.
Yeah, but if you're a fighter,
would be cool.
If you crit 19 and 20.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we have 2 casters and 2 melee skirmishers and 1 caster skirmisher in this group. So
yeah, there's no healer.
There's no tank.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do with this? You want to try to sell it?
I
You
would
want to try to
say
just
let's
hold
try
it?
to sell it for something more effective for somebody who get more use out of it.
I mean, we don't need the money, so let's keep it. And then
I'm saying if somebody wants, like trade it in towards some kind of defense item, like a ring or a necklace or something.
Yeah, and if we can do that now, great. And if not, we'll hold on to it until the next time we can.
Right. We can retcon this and say this happened over the past 3 weeks while you're on your big drinking binge if you want.
That works too.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, do you guys want to do that now then? And
It's your guys' item, definitely.
Yeah, whoever's sword guy, sword people, you guys.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think I.
Great axe, magma war pick.
All right, so if you're going to try to sell it, I'm going to roll this twice on the my random person finder. Well, that's buying price if you're going to buy it. So if you want to sell it, it's uncommon. Holy shit, uncommon items aren't worth shit, are they?
Nope.
Usually no.
With the recent downturn, it's probably worth 30%. So
That's why we like the That's why we like the barter dude that was in.
Yeah.
That was in.
If one of you sign it, you can probably get 600 gold pieces out of it.
Okay. Does
Fine.
any
600 is worth something at least.
but
That's a pretty
maybe
good.
we can
600 for an unconscious an uncommon idea.
Uncommon
is a
item,
pretty
that's a good
roll,
price.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's top dollar.
I would
Okay.
definitely take that for,
but while we're checking, we should also see if there's something that they'd be willing to trade for.
Yeah. Well, what does he have for 600?
Yeah.
That's,
Right. That's a good question.
It's always trying to find a magic shop somewhere, right?
It's the name of the game.
well, I
I'm
know
gonna roll this once. I didn't want to turn this into a shopping adventure for 3 weeks, but I'll roll once. So who wants to roll me the D100 first to see the rarity?
Oh,
No, that
roll
and
20
that's
is locked
perfect,
up
Brian.
for me. I
Slaughter,
can't
do
do
it
anything
up.
in roll 20. I can't.
okay.
I can't do anything in roll 20. It's completely locked. I'm going to try
All right,
to
Don, you're up.
reload it. See what happens.
Oh, I think it's you weapons guys thing. So one of you two roll.
Well, hold on. What do you
Or
want?
three.
It's just reloaded. D20?
D100.
D100.
D100. Yeah.
15?
That's not a good roll.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Uncommon item.
Maybe it's a good item.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give it a shot.
Well, it's uncommon. So uncommon for uncommon. Surprised he let us roll it. Actually.
Gonna let me open up my character sheet, though. That is the question. Thinking.
Mine seemed to take forever to load today.
Well, son of a bitch. You want me to pick one that I gotta go look up, or keep rolling until I get something that's already defined?
Well, if it's good, we want a good thing.
I don't know. I have to
Yeah.
look it up. That's what I'm saying.
What is it? Then we can
It is called a Berserker's Kilt of the Wolf.
Oh, I want to know about that. I want to know
think we got
about
a
that.
barbarian
If you're right of
might
Slaughter's
like
Isle. Berserker's Kilt of the Wolf.
My guess is that Chovy would love to know about that.
That's true. He's a berserker in the group.
All right, hold on. I'll go pull up my.
and he likes kill.
I guess I just need to splurge and buy this in roll 20.
I don't know if the rest of us is going to be happy if he's in a kilt, but hey,
There'll be no filter.
I would like you to change your guy to become groundskeeper Willie. Actually,
Actually, maybe if he's in a kilt, it'll air things out better.
exactly.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Where did I put this?
Oh, thank God for
Vault of Magic.
I don't know if there's any other Jack and Coke enjoyers out there, but recently, at least here in the States, they now sell it in a can, pre-mixed.
wow.
And it's real Jack. It's not a malt beverage. It's actually real Jack and real Coca-Cola. And it is fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah. All the enjoyment, none of the hassle.
I'll throw you guys another gift. I'll say over the course of the past 3 weeks, one of the remedies for your raging hangovers every morning is you find some unlucky sap to give up his potion of healing to help you recover the next morning. So I'll say every one of you have 2 potions of healing.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Okay, almost there.
Thank you, kind stranger.
Except for you, Ryan.
Oh, come on, not again.
Because he didn't drink.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Somebody had to drive us home.
Okay, Berserker's Kilt. Let me read it first. Requires attunement by a barbarian. This
Okay,
kilt,
well, we have a barbarian.
This kilt is made from wolf fur. While wearing this kilt, your unarmored defense increases by 1, and you gain additional benefits while raging, depending on the type of kilt you're wearing. Okay, wolf fur. This kilt empowers your rage with the speed of a wolf. While raging, your walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Yeah, you don't want that, do you, Gary?
No. Yeah, not at all.
Please.
It's not worth it. Let's sell it.
Please.
All right, so for right now, I'm just going to copy and paste this description in Discord. And then I will add a handout for it between sessions.
What's the on those healing pots? Was it 2d4 plus 4 or 1d4?
I'm
Two.
sorry, what's your
No.
question?
They start
The healing
with
pots.
two.
2d4 plus 4.
2.
Thank you. Like I said, I got shit for brains.
That is 4.
Okay, so the full description shows all the different rarities. The one this one is uncommon. Do you have enough attunement slots?
Yes,
Gary?
I do. Yes, I do. I do.
What exactly does that mean? Your unarmored defense is increased by 1.
That means his AC is 1 higher than it was.
Wow. That's uncommon? Holy shit.
You
That sounds pretty good.
sweet.
Now, that are you assuming you're going to trade that for your sword instead of selling it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I think they should pay us 200 as well.
I already gave you the max price for the sword. Come on.
Hey, stop.
I was teasing. I just thought it was funny.
You know what's awesome? My speed is already 40. So when I'm raging, my speed's 50.
Oh, holy shit. Wow.
I'm heading the path of a monk.
Yeah.
Jovi's almost
Nice.
monk-like.
Well, at least we now have somebody who's more tanky.
Yeah. Just think about how far you can jump.
Just don't forget to rage.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't forget to rage. Not that I've ever done that before.
I wasn't saying it because it was hypothetical.
No.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do before you go try to find this location on the map? Any more introductions or questions or anything for Nirvana or anybody else?
Niv, did my mom send a message? Care package, cookie, fishing lures,
No, she did not.
my pocket popio fisherman.
She unfortunately sent me.
How's Ma doing?
I didn't ask her.
Fine.
A lot of love there.
Kind of miss Ma.
So the theory, that's sort of just so that everybody's got the background, as opposed to me just being a dick. The theory here is that Niv is a little bit unhappy that she was sort of sent to check on this guy when she was supposed to be going out to do her own thing. That attitude will change over time because when you look at sort of the history of Wyclaren and Berserkers, they tend to team up. Because they can look after their skills are very complementary and they can look after each other. So that attitude will change over time. But in the initial meeting, she's a little bit put out that she's got to check on this guy when she was just finally getting out to the big world on her own.
Okay. All right. So I'm assuming everyone's going to head out to this location that Luca and Kala put on the map that they were heading to, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
All right. So I'll pick a random spot in the city because this doesn't really tell me where it is. So I'll say it's somewhere in, what is 16? What's the key on the map say for 16? Where's my numbers?
There are no numbers. There's just letters, and there's no letters on the actual map, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well, there are letters.
But... Yeah, there are some letters. Yeah, there they are.
Okay, 16 is a house of sleep, a high-class inn. Okay, I'll say it's somewhere close to that. There's a couple warehouses. Actually, there's a whole warehouse district in there. And you guys are heading to this general location where the map is pointed to. Are you guys, I mean, there's going to be people in the streets. Do you guys want to go during the day? You guys want to wait and do it at night? You want to go in the morning? What's your plan here? When do you want to go here? Right away?
I think we head out right away.
It,
Like, we got no reason to wait till night.
Okay.
Well, the map says that this is the City Watch's office, so
Yeah, it's not a
you wouldn't
scary
want
place.
you wouldn't want to go at night because there
Yep.
might not be anybody there.
Yep. You're right.
I mean, the city watch is 24/7, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
reduced. It's reduced hours at night, and they make
Yeah.
the losers work at night.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you get the
Yeah.
second shift shocker.
I mean, the only guys that work graveyard shift at places like that are idiots.
Jackass.
Oh, sorry, Gary, you worked graveyard shift at a gas station. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
You were trusted. I was the responsible adult.
Yeah. Who got fired for the mop bucket incident?
Shut up. Being mean.
Just checking.
The mop bucket incident. This one I don't remember. I'm gonna have to have.
That incident
I got
involved
fired.
Gary leaving- that incident involved Gary leaving water in a mop bucket, and
That was the reason I was fired.
You
The
can
reason
fill up
I was
water in a
fired
mop bucket.
is Rob was stealing hundreds of dollars a day every shift of work, and she couldn't catch him and didn't know who it was.
That was the reason she fired you.
Rob and I have a sordid checker
Got it.
All right.
trying to get me in trouble.
Okay, back to the D&D game. Okay, as you guys are making your way through the warehouse district, you guys are getting close to the part on the map that says X marks a spot. And as you look down the alleyway, you can see there what appears to be 3 guards along the far end of this, I guess, alleyway. 2 of them kind of sitting down on a wagon. The third is over by a bunch of crates, kind of looking around. They don't seem to notice your approach, but they are staying in the general spot of where on the map shows the city watch. So just asking how you guys want to approach. You want to hail? What do you want to do here?
Well, you guys are celebrities in town.
Yeah, I think we'd
Yeah.
walk up all boisterous. Hey,
Yeah.
boys. Going.
Are you
Yeah, I'm hailing.
asking your friends, or are you actually saying that?
I'm suggesting.
Chovy doesn't ask his friends.
Yeah,
just goes.
Chovy doesn't ask. Chovy's walking up. Hey, boys, how's it going?
Okay, so let's do this then.
Roll
Roll
for
this
initiative.
map, and I'll go ahead and put a few guards here. All right, so let me switch this map. You guys can place your tokens wherever you would like.
Brian, I'd like to retcon something if I could. And I'd just like to I did a ritual for about 1 minute before we set out here. Sort of binding all of us together except for Talkleby. I can only bind 3 others. I can't bind 4 others. And so I just did a ritual that sort of binds us together as a group. Doesn't do anything right now, but it might come into play later.
Okay.
All right, and while he's doing that, then I'm going to cast Aid on the group. Everyone gets 5 additional hit points.
Aid.
Oh.
Yes, Aid. Brian, suck on that.
All right, so
We all got AIDS? Oh, man.
Brian was begging somebody to use Aid today.
I have a cool feature for this, Rich. Let me see if I still have it in here. If I got rid of it.
All right.
Put your token. Everyone, put your tokens on the map here somewhere, wherever you want to be.
Where's my token? I don't see the map yet. Hold on.
It's all black for me.
I got
Oh,
nothing
is
but
it?
black.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you gotta drop your token on it. So drop a token somewhere here where I'm pinging. You'll be able to see.
I can't see anything there.
Hold on. What's going on?
I got no guy.
Joey. I am having difficulty. Slaughter. I'm trying to drag Slaughter onto the board, and I'm not getting anything. Oh, yeah. You fucking roll 20.
Let me do it for you.
Hang on.
Let me
Yes,
grab you,
please.
Rich. Okay.
I give up trying to.
How about now? Everybody sees now?
Yes, sir.
I can't.
I see your token on the map. Nirvana?
Niv just sees blackness.
Oh, maybe I didn't
That's
give her
'cause-
token
That's
sight.
because of her soul.
Yep, I didn't give her sight. Does she have night vision?
She does.
Okay, 60 feet.
I don't take characters that don't have night vision.
So,
Right.
Dark vision, case maybe.
update.
guys, see the size of that horse?
Holy crap, I can see. That is a big horse.
That's a big effing horse.
Looks like one I might actually be able to ride without killing it.
All right, you guys see the guards up here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I see
Okay.
soldiers.
Yeah, I guess they're marked as soldiers, city watch, what have you. All right, so let's give me a general perception roll so I can see what else I may describe to you that you see here.
Did we get our aids?
Oh shit!
I gave-
haven't
I gave everybody AIDS.
done- hey now, none of that. Okay, so let me click on Slaughter's token.
Oh, you said it was a
And
party
then
town.
here we go. Aid spell. Who are you giving it to?
Everybody.
I think it's only limited to
three.
three.
I'm sorry, 3.
Yeah,
All right. Chovy. Tacoby, he's small. I don't know Nev yet, so we'll go with Arthro. Those 3.
Artie?
Artie, Chovy,
Hardy.
and Taco.
An Applebee's?
Thank you.
At second level, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a second level spell. Then they get 5 hit points each.
I'd like to retcon who I binded in that communal binding.
Hey, I got him. I got some.
All right, so that should have done it. It should have
It did.
updated your
Wow.
thing. It gave you little green tokens. When this expires for whatever reason, I have to go in and it'll. I have another button I click and it'll put it back to what your max HP was before. You don't have to
Nice.
memorize it. Okay, so moving forward, Rich, I will add this as a token action to your sheet. I didn't realize you had aid. And then
Yep.
you can just click on this yourself. It'll prompt you to click on which tokens you want to do, or prompt you for what level, and it will automatically do this.
I hate to correct you, Brian, but if he gave it to 3 of us, wouldn't it be plural?
Wouldn't. No,
I
he
noticed
gave
that we don't
aid
have the-
to 3 people.
Okay.
Well, I noticed we don't have the buttons up top anymore, like we had before the last campaign.
Yeah, you select your token. And
It will. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you
there
select
it
your
is.
token, you should
Sorry.
see it.
Again, ignore the drunk in the corner.
Okay. All right, so let me go back. I asked for to do a perception roll to see what else you notice in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 perception rolls.
if you
Nope.
say giant horse, I'm going to fall out of my chair laughing.
It's not giant, it's large. It's a large horse. It takes up four squares. Okay. Anybody else doing a perception roll?
Everywhere it poops. Hard terrain.
Sure, I will.
Well, you thought you were.
Taco be staring at the horse. Horse.
Okay. Anyone who rolled a 15 or higher. Sudden movement catches your eye. A horse tethered to a hitching post stops as you approach. From behind you,
So Tacoby, you didn't see the horse, actually.
Yeah.
he's distracted by someone's kilt for some reason. You know, he's a short guy. You know,
Don't stand very close to Jovi, Tacoby.
he's kind of shielding his eyes at the moment.
We had bent
Taco
over to
Bee,
pick up
quit-
a fish he dropped and a little bit
quit-
too much.
Quit trying to look at my kilt.
Beyond that, you can see there's double doors over here go to a warehouse. Lots of barrels, lots of crates. From where you're standing, you really can't see anything that's in these barrels and crates. But some of them are overflowing with like fruits and vegetables.
Safe.
And as Chovy calls out, all 3 of the guards kind of turn and look in his direction. Then you guys also hear a voice from somewhere behind you. So took a wrong turn, friends. Too bad it'll be your last. There's 2 humans, warrior-like fellas, move up from where they must have been following you.
What is
Battle
the light
axes.
situation in this room?
You should be able
area?
to see. It's daytime.
No, it's daytime, so it's bright light in this area, or is there shadows?
If you get like underneath it's not gonna be, again, it's daylight, it's in the morning. So I'll say anything that is like along this edge, there'll be a shadow. That makes sense. No, actually, if it's morning, the sun rises from the east. So this side is where the shadows are.
Got it. Thank you.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
I was going to call you out on that, Brian. So I'm glad.
Appreciate that. Well, you never know with these maps, which way's east, which way's north, right? The battle axes pull from beneath their cloaks as they approach you. So let's start this game off with a good old fashioned fight.
Starting off with some excellent rolls.
Okay. Everybody in there?
These headless berserkers?
They're just generic tokens. If I give them faces, then you're probably going to ask for names. So, yeah.
I don't like to kill nameless characters.
Oh, sure you do.
Hurts my sensibility. That's why I was kicked out of the church.
What the hell is this flashing at me? Okay. Let's get these guys in the fight with you. Everybody in? Okay, so let's sort. Oh, gotta have my round thing. Wow. Everybody's rolling good. Anybody here at the top have a high dexterity? Chovy, what's your dexterity?
My dex is like the modifier?
Yeah.
Is 2.
Okay, what about you, Taco B?
I'm +2 as well.
Okay. All right.
Wow. I got 3.
Okay, what you saying? Everyone got a 17 except for you.
And
All right.
me.
So these guys are going to, the soldiers are going first. As they all step to attention, as they hear both you and then the voice behind you. And they all got, what do they have? They have halberds. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get to right there. They all hold out their halberds and shout for the guys behind you to halt. Okay. And the bad guys just kind of snicker and laugh. Artie, put yourself like on an actual square somewhere so you're not halfway between two, please.
Put it on a square somewhere over here.
That'll work. Dun, dun, dun. Artie, they're looking at you with a big grin on their face.
Hello.
And
Can I use a bonus reaction?
Chovy's going to free action say, rethink your actions, friend.
Yeah, I'll think about this one. I'm on GM roll. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You can only guess what I rolled. Fuck.
4?
2 in a row. Come on. Come on.
A natural 1?
The 12 hit you already?
No, not at all.
Okay. What about this one?
Yes, that one definitely hits.
Okay, let's take 15 slashing. That was from the first guy. And then the second guy is doing the same thing, Artie.
How come that one didn't do it automatically?
Didn't do what automatically?
Well, everything else has been automatic. I was just wondering why it didn't hit me automatically. But I was just curious. Yep. So that's almost 30. Jeez.
Okay, and that is their turn.
Is that 4 of them? 3 of them?
Each of them get 2 attacks.
Oh shit!
So 12, 19, 21, 23.
I might have dropped. I think I did. 22.
37.
Oh, geez, close. All right, that kind of staggered me a bit.
Okay.
Taco
Don't
Bell.
forget you've got those temp ones too, right?
Hmm?
You got those temp hit points.
Yeah,
It-
yeah. That's
it-
that's the only thing that's kept me up.
All right.
Yeah, that aid added automatically. So none of you guys added it manually, right?
Correct. I
Okay.
did not.
Four times.
Okay, makes sense. All right, Taco B, you watch Artie over here about get chopped in half. What would you like to do about that?
I am going to cast haste on Chovy. And I'm going to, I'll point at the berserker on the right there. That guy, and I just mentioned to Chovy that he made some disparaging remarks about your heritage and your parents.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay, same put.
Actually, I'm going to back up just a little bit. There we go.
All right, Chovy.
Chovy's going to move over here.
Give yourself a token marker for
I did.
haste.
I did it with the thingy of yours. I went here. I went submit. Oh, there it is. I'm through this. So I've gone to this side of this jackass. Said, remember what I warned you. I'm going to rage because I love the rage. I'm going to rage and I'm going to magma war pick you with the magma because I'm really pissed. So oh, sorry. I'm also going to bonus action throw some divine favor on myself. So
You can't do that. You've already used your bonus action to rage.
gosh, okay, but it's coming. It's coming.
13.
I don't think it is.
You sounded pretty confident about that as you miss.
Oh, I didn't do it with advantage. Ha! Ha! Again, 'cause I have advantage. Thank you.
There you go. All right, I'll still take the first damage. So it's all that, right? 6, 4,
Yeah.
and 9, 19 points. Okay, he doesn't like that. You slam into him, but he is still standing.
Yeah. Do you like
Pissed
this?
off.
Do you like that? Biatch? For another 22?
22. No, he does not like that. He's like almost like borderline crying at this point.
He looks like Artie
Oh.
now.
If I had a way to hit you again, you bitch, I would. And I'm going to free action go suck on my magma pick, biatch.
Gary, you're hasted, so you get an extra attack, don't you?
An extra round of attacks, actually. Oh, hey, buddy, you ready for this? Ooh, does that hurt?
You're like, I'll tell you how much I. Oh,
Suck on that, turd biscuit. Guess what? I have a bunch of movements. So I'm going to come over here. Do the next 3 hits on this one with advantage. Oh, how do you like them apples?
10, 15. Let me stop it. You quit.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. But here's this one.
I think that the haste says 1 weapon attack only, though. Right? The action can be used to take the attack, 1 weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
No, but he normally gets 2 attacks with his attack action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that means he only gets a third attack. Haste isn't like the ability that fighters have where it gives you another attack action. It only gives you 1 attack action with that, as I understand it. That's
Right, but he has extra attack, right?
Shit.
But we've played that in the past. You guys have let me do.
Yeah, for right now, I'm allowed you to do it.
2 and
I'll look
2.
at it between sessions.
Yeah. So I did 2, 2, and 2.
Okay, so 11 misses. That last 26 does hit for 20.
How do you get 4 attacks normally?
He normally gets 2 attacks with his attack action.
Yeah.
He's hasted, so you get 2
more. So that's 4, but he rolled 6 times.
Advantage.
Oh, 5 times.
Yeah.
The last one, that last
So
one.
the
doesn't-
first two were 1.
Yeah.
Second was 1. Then this one. The last 2 don't. I lost track.
Yeah. Hold on. There's 1.
The one that is a
Two.
26, the one where he rolled a 26 with advantage is the
3.
last of his attack.
Yeah, this one. Sorry. I
Right,
just
so
got
already-
too excited because I had the other double attack, so I took.
Okay. Yeah. So that last one that I already did, the 26 hits, and I took the damage to it, and that's the end
Yeah.
of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally.
Yeah, and Chovy's going da 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 da.
All right. Let's see. Tacoby Slaughter, give me a perception roll.
Perception. Hang on.
Okay. Slaughter, you catch out of the corner of your eye movement in the alley to the north. But Tacoby does not see this as a robed figure steps out of the alley and points in your general direction. As something is going to happen. I just got to look up what the fuck this guy can do. Yeah. You see him point a finger in your direction. Actually, Slaughter sees this as he points in Tacoby's direction. And I get advantage since Tacoby didn't see this. So let's see how this token action works with advantage.
And that's this guy right here, correct?
Yeah, it would help if I took all my guys off of GM roll. It would help so much on my end if I
Me
would take
too.
these guys off of GM rolled. Okay, so I'll roll one more time since he has advantage. God dang it, why is it still on GM roll? This is pissing me off. Why? I hit public. There you go. Now go away. Okay, 14. I'll roll it again for the damager so you can actually see it. Does a 14 hit you?
Who?
Tacoby.
14, not a.
Hang on, I killed my character. Where are my character sheet? One sec.
Uh, 14 is your armor class, right? No, 12 is your armor
Armor
class.
class is 12. I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield, so I get +5 AC.
Oh, nice.
All right, so that one bounces off without any kind of damage. And then you hear a hideous laughter as he goes back down here and kind of crouches behind this barrel. Okay, Slaughter, it is now your turn.
All right. Let's see. Bonus action, move up to your movement speed. Okay. The mage is going to be a problem. So, using my Orcus aggression, bonus action, I double my moving speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Leaves 5 left over. And then I hit it with my big sword. The mage, that is. Now, actually, I have a question. I have favored foe, which humans are one of them.
Mhm.
So I don't think that gives me an advantage on the hit. I believe it just gives me advantage or additional damage on the back end. So I just want to let you know, after I rolled the damage, I rolled, I think it's a D4. Pretty sure it's a D4. So, you do great sword +1 on the mage. 25 or 15.
15. As you swing your sword, you see him kind of throw up a hand as a reaction.
Shield.
Your sword balances off some kind of magical
Okay.
Shield.
Second attack.
barrier.
4 is going to miss. And my Dread Ambusher attack, last attack. Fuck. Okay. I whiffed 3 times. That's not cool. That's
You hear
everything.
more maniacal laughter coming from underneath the robe.
Okay.
That's
I got
Slaughter's
his
turn?
attention. That's it. That's everything.
Okay, Artie.
Oh my, is this one still alive?
Yeah.
The one to your
Yeah.
right is dead. I
Yeah.
gotta fix his
The one
script.
between us where you get advantage is
Boy. I guess I could
It's gonna be Artie.
yeah, I guess he's gonna bonus action himself over to here. And then from there he's just going to
What do you mean by bonus action yourself over there? What are you doing?
he's misty stepping. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, and it's part of his feat. So he gets that one time per day without a mana
Okay.
point being taken.
Okay.
And from there, he's going to I guess just firebolt this guy.
Which one? The one to the north? Or
No,
to
the
south?
one that would have hit him down
Oh.
here.
19 definitely hits for 12 points of fire. But he's still standing.
Oh, really? Okay. Do I get 2 of those? I got 2 of those, but nope, I guess I don't.
Okay. Is that it for Artie's turn?
That's it for Artie.
Okay. So I'm gonna get this right. Is it Niv? Nirvana?
Yep.
How did
Niv. She goes by Niv.
Okay, all right.
Nirvana is her
Yeah.
full name. Robert versus
here
Rob.
comes
Don
the-
versus Donald. Gary versus Gary. You know.
here comes this
Dick.
doo-doo.
I mean,
No, that's the middle
Richard.
name.
That's my middle name, asshat. That's Richard to you.
Dick the Lionhearted. All right. Is it my turn? Great.
Yes.
So you guys, those of you that are looking in Niv's direction, see she's got a scimitar in her right hand, and suddenly appearing in her left hand is a bluish moon beam colored scimitar that just appears in her left hand. And so the spell that I'm actually casting is this one, just so everybody can see it. Oh, yeah. That's not, I didn't try to do the attack, but that's lovely. So that's what the actual spell is. Niv moves over to here in order to do her attack. She's going to use her main hand and her offhand. So her main hand attack is Star in her main hand. And
At the 22?
Star, nope.
Okay.
Star is, I was trying to show you what the spell did. Star is that one. It's a 19 for 8.
Yep, that hits. Still standing though.
And then she follows up with Moon with her second offhand attack, which is a 24 for all of that. For the first 15 damage, the other 8 is if they're undead.
Okay, so 15 is enough. I gotta fix this script because it keeps moving them right to the map player when they're dead. So he's dead.
Hey, Niv, you killed him.
6. I don't think that those guards are necessarily inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go up beside the draft horse. Hi, draft horse. How are you? And I am currently concentrating. That Moonblade spell is a concentration spell.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Disadvantage because you're in the middle of a battle.
You're in the middle of a battle.
I am. We all are.
Soldiers up in his
So
chest.
without the plus, I believe it's a 28.
Yeah. As you're approaching this horse, you can see he is quite jittery and stomping around.
I'm not going right next to the horse. I'm going to end up right here.
Okay.
The horse is collide.
And That's where I'm going to stop. And I would like to point out, everybody, that Luca used to be my main character, and he's currently missing. Just understand that.
Is that it for
All
Niv's
right.
turn?
That is it for Niv's turn.
Okay. End of round 1. You guys need a minute to strategize?
Oh, I think we just keep smacking the shit out of these.
You guys need to keep an eye on these soldiers. We don't know
Yeah.
if they're good or bad guys. We're assuming that they're good.
If they attack, that's where I'll head.
Okay.
Starts.
I'm going to head up towards the mage. That's what she's built for.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What do you mean? You don't know if these soldiers are good or bad? I said they were City Watch. Don't you
Yeah,
guys
we haven't-
believe me whenever I say anything?
They could be. They could be good guys, but then our friends came to visit City Watch guys here and are now disappeared. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, you guys always think I'm the bad guy. Well, this guy's going to step up to you, Niv, and take a swing at you.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
In this case, you're right.
20. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to take his dash action to get up to Slaughter. All right, so let's resolve this first one on Niv with his halberd. Schwabach.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, 13 slashing, and you are knocked prone.
I don't get to roll. I don't get to roll for that.
That's it. On a hit, the target is knocked prone.
Cool.
This is a recharge thing. So let me make sure they only have 1 attack, not 2. Oh, they do have 2 attacks per round. Okay, the next one is going to be a normal halberd attack, but you're a prone, so he has advantage. 23 for 10 slashing.
Okay.
That is his turn. Next up is on Takobi. So same thing, a power strike first. Wow, misses badly.
Miss.
And then he's going to try to follow it up with another stabby to the face. 19 for 12.
Yes. I need to do a concentration check, don't I?
Yeah, DC 10 or half the damage.
Didn't do that for you automatically? Wasn't that doing that earlier?
Well, he hasn't taken the damage yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's fine. I'll take your 20, but give yourself damage, Takobi, and see if it does automatic. The concentration check, because it should.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, even though I failed it hard.
I gave myself the damage. I didn't get it. I didn't roll it automatically.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think everybody sees. I think only you and I see that when that happens.
All right.
So I'll take your first one since you rolled it. That's fine. But in the future, if you just give yourself damage, if this concentration thing works, it'll do it. The reason it didn't work for you, Niv, is because you didn't put the token marker.
I didn't put it on my finger. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I think when you roll that the second time, it got rid of your token marker, Takobi. So put concentration back as a token status for you. So if and when that happens again, it'll automatically roll for you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that was all 3 of those guys' turn. Okay. Takobi, it's your turn. Let me get your status marker on there. I've shown or told you how to do it before, right, Ryan?
Yep. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
I got to get away from this guy. I might have to incur an attack of opportunity to do so.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to back away.
Okay, so we'll get 1 free swing with the halberd. Missed badly again. Sure, now I don't have it on GM roll, right?
I'll firebolt him.
Why? He was just trying to scratch your back. Jeez. Man, he does not like that. Okay, Anything else out, Taco B?
Um,
Give me a perception roll, Taco B. Disadvantage.
all right.
Does a 16 hit you?
If I'm going to be hit, I can cast Mage Armor as a reaction and not get hit.
Well, not mage armor. You can cast shield.
Or Shield,
as a
rather,
reaction.
yeah.
Yeah, this horse, as you get too close to it, it's all jittery and it tries to kick you because you got too close to it. The 16. So you can cast shield if you would like to avoid getting thumped in the forehead, probably at your height.
Yeah, I will.
That bounces off harmlessly. Anything else, Taco B?
I'm done.
You want to stay right there where that horse just tried to kick you?
I'll move there.
Okay. All right. Chovy.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And if he wants to take an attack of opportunity,
This guy already used his reaction, so you can't.
oh, I spit on him as I went by. So I'm going to use my bonus action, Divine Favor. My rune scars are getting a little itchy and a little agitated. And I'm going to take a smack with this guy. I'm a little aggravated. So, Fucha. Probably miss.
12 does not hit.
But I get to go, Fucha.
14 does not hit.
Oh my God. And my haste hit, Fucha.
18 does hit. Let's see. That's 11. That's 13. Let's see if this button will automatically do it. Hey, it works. Okay. You still standing now?
Yeah, and that's for Chovy.
Okay. I think
Jeez,
you technically have.
miss with advantage.
We already established you get 4 attacks when you're hasted. Right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good. There we go.
Okay. And 25 definitely hits as well. He takes that, but he is still standing.
Mac, a little eight.
Now you're done?
Now I'm done.
Okay. Back up here to the hooded figure. He's next to a guy he doesn't not want to be next to. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, Mr. Strongman? What you gonna do? Let me read this spell, see what it does. Well, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, mister. He's gonna save that. You know what? He's just gonna stand there and laugh at you, Slaughter. And he's gonna point down this direction at the rest of you guys down here. You guys watch as a arc of lightning shoots out from his fingertips.
So I'm going to cast Unweave, which is counterspell.
Oh.
Counterspell is level 3. I can cast it once per day for nothing. If the
Nice.
spell that he cast is higher than a level 3 spell, then I get to add my, as it says, I get to add 3 to it. I just got to see where it says that. Starting at level 6, you can use blah, 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 any components. So if it's a necromancy or an enchantment school, is it necromancy or enchantment, the spell that he cast?
This is an
Lightning?
NPC ability, so I'll have to make this up on the fly about what it is. Lightning, I'm not going to say it's necromancy. What was the other one?
Enchantment.
Is lightning normally an enchantment spell?
I don't know. It might be conjuration. I don't know.
Lightning would be
have it.
evocation,
Hold on.
wouldn't it?
I have it. Evocation.
Necromancy would be the special one, though.
I have a lightning spell. Hold on. Lightning is conjuration.
Okay. So it's neither one of those.
Okay.
And I will say, let's see, it's a recharge thing, so I'll say it's a level 3.
Okay. So it doesn't happen.
Oh, I don't like that. And he's no longer laughing maniacally. He's like, what? What the fuck? You there. Kill him. That was his turn. Let me make sure he doesn't have anything else he can do, or he's just fucked. Yeah, he's probably just fucked. Okay. Slaughter. Don't fuck him. Fuck the other guy.
I have a question. Because I find myself in a unique situation I don't think I've ever been in before. I have two attack actions. Can I use one action as a spell and attack melee with a second action?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's either you attack twice with a weapon, or you do the normal spell casting thing, which is one is a cantrip, one's a spell.
Okay. No, then I'm just going to what about a bonus action? Can I cast a bonus action?
No, it's to cast two spells. It's got to be
a
one
melee attack. So I have Searing Smite, which is a bonus action to cast. So can I cast Searing Smite and then take 2 attacks against the mage?
No, you can't mix up spells and weapon attacks.
Okay. Then
If it's a bonus action cast, he can cast a spell.
I thought that required like a Warcaster feat or something like that to do that.
then I'll never use that spell. So I'll get rid of it.
No. Warcaster is about being able to cast a
Concentration.
spell if he runs away
That's a reaction. I know that.
as your opportunity attack.
Right, but not
So
as a.
That's what I'm looking to do.
Oh, you can definitely do that as part of your attack. Yeah.
That's part of what that's your whole build, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do that as my bonus action. And then I'm going to take 2 attack actions against first attack against the mage. Let's just say 1 at a time here. Don't want to, we're taking a great frontier.
Don't blow your
21.
Okay. That finds its spot.
Okay.
15
So
slashing.
is he human?
He is humanoid.
Yep. Humanoid, human, or what are my other 2 there? Shoot. Under humanoid, I have. I wish I knew this character a little better. Orcs, humans are the 2 humanoids underneath humanoids that I have selected specifically. So is he orc or human?
Let me roll and see. Tell you what, call even or odd.
Odd.
Okay. Even he's human, odd he's not. All right. Sorry. Even he's human, odd he's half elf. That's what I'll say.
So he's half elf. All right. So he doesn't get hit by that, but he does take the searing strike damage, which is a D6 fire. All right. So 1D6. Nice. So that's 21 points of damage, 6 of which is fire damage, which means he is also a flame.
He took 6 more damage. Right?
Fire damage. And he is literally on fire now. He has to make a con save at the beginning of his next turn. And he has to beat the con save. I don't know what the con save would be.
It causes the target to ignite in flames.
Right. So it takes 1d6 damage. I said, all right. So con save at the beginning of his next turn, but it doesn't say what the. I guess it would be my spell save DC, which is 12, which is El Succo, but still it's something. So he would need to make a con save of 12 at the beginning of his next turn, or he takes another d6 of fire damage.
Look, he's on fire.
He also, I believe, he is on fire. I think he's disadvantaged on attacks, right?
It's burning an invisible fire. Help me, Ricky Bobby.
Is this supposed to burn when I pee?
Tom Cruise, help me with your witchy ways.
That's it. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so he took that extra fire damage. He's took his damage. He's still standing.
He's still standing?
Yeah.
Well, then he's going to get the second attack too. Sound chop. Oh, look at that.
Son of a bitch.
Plus, and I think that D6 here only happens per attack, so I don't think he gets that. So
he says, "No, would you please stop?"
So he gets the extra 15 points.
That's enough. No more of that.
And he's still up.
Wow.
Suck it, magic boy.
36 points of damage, and he's still up for a magic caster. Interesting. Okay. That is
Ready
the
for
end
slaughter?
of what I have abilities for. Yes.
Okay. Artie.
Artie is going to he's going to see that and boy.
Oh, I take that back. I just reread that. He would also get the searing damage on the second hit because it lasts up to a minute. The spell.
Okay, so roll me a D6 then, right?
Yep.
Did that finish him?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Like, that's enough. No more. Okay, Artie.
Yeah, he's going to do this at
On who? Which guy are you
on
casting that
the
on?
mage. Sorry.
Oh, the one's way up there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Constitution save for my big bad mage.
Yeah.
Constitution. Concentration. No, Constitution. Constitution. So he fails. He takes 20 points.
Yeah.
Why are you guys picking on me?
Brian,
Why?
I feel bad for that mage.
Me too. Jeez.
But actually, I don't.
He laughed at me.
Okay, so he bursts into flames and then he does pee. And there's like burning hot pee going on you, Slaughter, as he drops dead
Suck on that.
and smoldering. You hear the sizzle of the whatever wetness is coming out of his dead body is still sizzling in the flame.
Puny half elf.
It's a death
Anything else, Artie?
tinkle. It's a death tinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Can you
all right.
actually potion there already?
Anything else
that
on you,
now?
Artie?
Yeah, you know what? I am going to use my bonus action and take a potion of healing. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's a good idea. And that'll end my action. I'm going to click on that as soon as I find it. There it is.
Dang, good rolling.
Yeah, nice.
I needed it too. Jeez. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
that'll
You
end.
got your clock handed to you that first round.
Yeah.
You staying put?
You know what? I feel pretty safe right there. Yep.
Okay, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Did you say you feel pretty safe right there? Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that guy there. Blind. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't,
I'm
say
so
anything. I didn't
blind.
say anything, Brian. I
Wow.
didn't say anything. I was just
I'm
questioning
hoping-
what he said because I didn't hear him.
I'm hoping Soldier Boy comes after me.
You said at advantage, right?
No, disadvantage, I said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do feel pretty safe right there. Okay.
All right.
Niv.
Good.
All right. Niv is going to slash away with Star at advantage. 20 for 7.
Okay, that hits. He's still standing.
Then she's going to slash away with Moon. It's 19 for 15.
19 for 15, and that will do it.
All right. And then she's going to use her bonus action to cast Healing Word. And she's casting. Well, I'm going to link the spell first so that you know what I'm doing here. So that's the spell that she's casting at level 1. But because she has bonded with Chovy, Slaughter, and Artery, including
arterial.
myself, all 4 of us get those 8 points of healing.
Ah, very nice.
Can I, they're temporary hit points because I haven't been hurt, right?
They're not temporary hit points, unfortunately.
If you hadn't said anything, Brian would have gone.
But that's Brian knows. Brian knows. So that's one of the benefits of that whole binding ritual that I did at the beginning of the thing. Why I did that.
Right. So Artie and Taco Bell both get 8.
That's right.
Nice.
And Niv. No,
Yeah.
not Taco. Taco B doesn't get it because I couldn't include him in it. I figured he was the least likely to take damage because I knew he was ranged. So that's the reason why I didn't choose. That's why I didn't choose the
Artie and you.
I can only do 3 plus me. But Slaughter gets them if he's lost any hit points.
Yeah, remind me moving forward, and we'll assign some kind of a token status for that when you cast again. It probably not just be another color one, but
I could probably write a thing there, Brian. No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, I probably could. I probably could write a thing that allows me to assign it.
Okay, just make sure you're not picking one of the already predefined token markers.
No. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it later. And then I'm going to move because I want to get out of the way of Soldier Boy. I'm going to move to there. And as I move, Jeff the Newt, he pokes his little face out, looks around, does a little tongue, and then he pokes himself back in.
I wonder who can see it. Maybe Soldier Boy can see it.
Slaughter might be able to.
Okay.
Slaughter definitely saw the part of it.
Well, at least you heard it, right? I'm sure he's pretty loud.
He might have heard it.
Blowing me kisses. It's like a miniature space hamster, but it's a lizard.
All right, that's it for Niv, right?
That's it for Niv, and Niv has a separate pool of mana points for bonded spells. Just so you.
All right, end of round 2. You guys need a minute to strategize?
Kill these soldiers.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got the one by us and Artie, so hopefully he comes at me, not Artie.
Right.
Okay.
But I'll go after him. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll find out shortly.
Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chovy, your wish is my command.
Please.
Like, he says, I'm fucked either way. Either you die or I die.
It'll be you.
Probably. Which one is he? Oh, he's this guy. I got to roll, see if he gets his thing back. Nope. So there's a regular. Actually, he doesn't need to move close to you. Stay right here. He's got a reach weapon. Look how awesome I am. Yeah.
Swing again.
How about that one? Yeah.
Oh. Geez.
Taste my blade.
For half
Taste
of
the rainbow.
Oh, ow. Ooh. Ah. Terrible. 5.
Okay. Then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. And back up against this door.
Good. 50 movement. I'll try and get to.
Now, still got this guy up here by Slaughter. Let's see if he gets his super duper thing back. Nope. So he's just going to swing away. 24 for 10, Slaughter.
It's
okay. And his second attack, a 22 for 5.
It's
okay. That's his turn. Like, stupid orc. Right, Taco Bean, your turn.
15.
Let's have a look here.
You know that draft horse was mean to you.
Mm-hmm. Kill the horse.
Get a better line of sight, and I'll firebolt him.
The horse?
Oh, that shouldn't have been at disadvantage. At the soldier on the right there.
Okay. 17, I believe. Oh, you got to meet to beat this. That just barely gets him.
Even I can't condone fireballing a horse.
I'll maintain concentration on haste for Chovy, and I will end my turn.
Okay.
Chovy.
Chovy's not even going to run.
Skip.
Going to.
It's not as free. You're going to kill, right?
Skip while holding your skirt up.
You should stealth half your movement to him.
Yeah.
Let the boys free. Just keep
That's
while you're
right.
holding your guilt up.
I just want you guys to know he just cropped us that whole walk. So anybody crosses through there takes like 10 poison damage.
I just did the same to my wife.
Oh, and I missed with the magma war pick. Holy mackerel!
That was a smelly one, Chovy. It bothered you.
But I didn't miss with this one.
No, you didn't. He is just
That's
barely
the
standing.
thing,
He is starting to cry, and you can see like
hold on
his
a second.
his eyes are starting to run. He's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that smell?
I'm not sure. 12 probably doesn't hit him.
Oh, good Lord! What have you been eating, son? No, you missed
Suck it.
again.
Suck it, soldier boy.
That it for Chovy?
That's
Okay, Slaughter.
I'm gonna just whack this guy.
Ow!
It's a D6.
He's still standing, no?
Is he human?
Yeah, he's obviously human. Another one.
Like your mom.
So that's the first hit. So 12 and 4, that's 16 for the first hit.
I can get away with that one.
Yep, I got it.
Second hit.
21 hits, 14.
19 total.
Happened there. Come on, 14. There we go. And then another 5. Okay, why is it a D4 and a D6? I forget.
D4 is because his favorite foe. D6
okay.
is the searing smite that lasts for a minute.
Holy shit, man. Now, is it the first one you hit within a minute, or is it everything you hit within a minute?
Wait, well, when I read it, it sounded like everything. So wait here, I'll put it back up. That the spell lasts. Whoops, I don't want to cast it. Oh, next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon, okay, I take that back. He doesn't take any of that fire damage.
Okay, so it is the
The
first
spell
time you
lasts a minute, but it's once you hit it and connect it, it's
right.
done. So
okay, so he takes an additional 3. Okay, I'm gonna make it 2 since I gave it all to the other guy last time.
Sure.
2 or 3 wouldn't have made a difference. He's still standing. Okay. Anything else out of Slaughter?
I am done.
Okay, Artie.
Hey,
I'm gonna go try to pet the horse.
no, not especially fond of horses myself. So
Horses.
do not understand the importance of them. So
I truly agree with you on that, Don.
yeah, just they could love you to death just too easily.
Okay, where are you going, Artie? What you doing?
North.
Shooting that guy with the firebolt?
This guy here.
Why are you picking on my guys?
I don't know.
Jeez. He's like,
I don't
no fair. I'm fighting this guy. What else? Anything else, Artie? You still standing?
No,
It
he's
looks
just
like
gonna.
you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, asshole.
Yeah, he's just gonna move back over here and get full cover. So from that guy at least.
Okay.
Yep, that's
That,
it.
that horse is looking awful jittery around you, shooting them fireballs.
What is
fireballs.
this gray thing here?
Huh?
I thought this was a wall. I guess I assumed that incorrectly. I apologize.
Yeah,
What is this gray thing?
That's all the spots where the horse has been stomping.
That's urine.
Okay.
Urine stain.
Then
Yeah, horse poop, you know.
Okay, he's gonna move further out.
Okay.
I don't know why I assume that doesn't even look like a wall now that I say it, but that's what I was thinking. That was a wall.
That is the shitty part of this module. It said this is the zone where something could get kicked.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make it obvious to everybody.
Well, it probably is. Honestly, have you ever been to a farm where the horse has been tied up for too long?
The,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the
Just a bunch of
module
shit right there, yeah.
actually shows the kick zone. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad it at least warded me off enough to. I didn't jump in it, but yeah. Okay,
And
that's the end of my turn.
I noticed this flaw too late after I already created the map and dropped it in there. I wasn't going to go back and change it. All right, Niv.
Okay, so Niv is going to move in behind Soldier Boy. And at normal, Niv is going to swing with Star.
You quit. I'm fighting this guy. What's wrong with you people?
16 doesn't hit.
Does not.
Okay, so oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. It should have been Moon. Second one, take the second one, the 24 for 15.
You sneaky bastard.
And she says very calmly, she says, trying to fight that guy, but you're not fighting him anymore.
Like,
And then Niv is going to once again cast another healing word on everybody that's binded.
Oh,
Nice.
So another 6 points for the four of us.
That must be nice, guys. Yes, that's great.
Let me tell you, it don't suck.
Somebody's
part of that?
somebody's gonna get left out. Unfortunately, I need to be higher level before I can cast it on 4 people in addition to myself.
and he hates short people.
And
He's
besides, you know what, Ryan? I'm gonna tell you a little secret, and the secret that I'm gonna tell you is, fuck you. I didn't get aid.
racist.
But did you need it? Honestly, you haven't taken any
Actually,
damage.
I did. Actually, I was pretty damn low for a couple minutes there.
No, I'm sorry.
All right,
So your healing word affects me by giving me 6, correct?
that is correct.
Thank you.
gotta say that. Gotta make sure you pronounce that. Your healing word helped me, but you gave me 6. I thought you said something else.
And that is it for Niv. At Slaughter. As Slaughter heals, the little Jeff the Newt comes out, and it's Jeff the Newt, by the way, comes out and just looks at Slaughter and goes, and then brings himself right back into my cloak.
He's funny.
I'm glad he's coming out of your coat and out of your pocket. That'd be a little weird. A little lizard pop out of your pocket.
And really, every time, yeah, he hasn't done it yet, so we won't blow
Okay.
that yet.
Yeah, don't spoil it. No spoilers. Okay, is that it for Niv? You're gonna move.
That's it. No, I'm. I think I'm done.
Reacquaint yourself with the horse.
That soldier is. I was thinking of going in the P zone actually.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. Thanks.
All right, in round 3, you guys need a minute.
No.
Yeah, we should strategize here. What should we do, guys?
What are we gonna do with the damn horse?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna kill this guy. Dead.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think
I
we're
have
gonna
animal.
walk north after we finish these guys.
I have animal handling, so I can talk it
Yeah.
down off its edge, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have speak with animals currently memorized, so I'll just have to
Right there, go.
Yep.
go.
So he'll get one
Joey's
last.
gonna free action lift his kilt, swing at the guy. See my little fish.
Well, it is kind of little. So
For a salmon.
Come on, let's roll. Get my thing back. Yeah, he's got my thing back.
He's got your thing, Jovi. Uh-oh.
I'm inspired by your little
Joey's
guy
thing.
there.
You got your thing back.
Power strike. Wow, look how awesome that was.
Yes. Hey, how come that power strike is a 5 to 6 when the powerful strike used to be only a 5? Oh no, it was the other guys.
All right, so he still has a second attack, so he's going to try. 18.
Not.
Ah. It's like, all right.
Kilt power.
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage, Chovy. Chovy.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
If that is your room.
Okay, good to know.
Mhm.
Okay, Tacoby, your turn.
All right. I'll firebolt him again. Oh, damn it. Sorry, it shouldn't be a disadvantage. But that misses anyway, doesn't it?
Yep, yeah, it does. It's like, what is wrong with you people? It's 1-on-1.
All right, I'm done.
Chovy,
Okay.
do me the honor.
I bet you can't guess what I'm going to do.
You're gonna show me your wiener. Ha! Oh. Like, oh, that you got. This is with his last breath. You still got a small weenie. Ah, and he's dead.
Go.
And I think, unless you guys want to slaughter the horse, we are out of combat.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
How
now
about
we're
we leave the horse?
I would like to go perceive the mage.
I'm going to go search the two jackasses who started this fight. We were just trying to be peaceful.
I'm gonna try to calm the horse down.
How are you?
Yeah,
How-
animal handling.
We'll get you third. So I heard Niv with the mage, Chovy with at least one of the two guys he's murdered. That you guys have murdered.
Murder.
So let's
Murdered
see.
Them, we defended ourselves.
No, you murdered them.
You
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, they're all dead. So I can skip the interrogation stage.
If you have a thing where we talk to the dead, then you can't skip that.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I should have thought about this ahead of time. I need to do this. How can I do this without giving it away? Okay, I'll say you find something, but I'm gonna retroactively do that after maybe something else comes up. Magical item on the maid and on one of the other dudes.
Okay.
Okay. But also on one of these no, it's on the mage. Scrap of parchment. Has a hastily drawn rendering of looks like
Jovi's penis.
It may look like that. I don't know what your penis looks like. It looks like a give me a description here, damn it. I thought I'd give me a description. A cylindrical tube about 4 inches long.
It is a penis.
You are describing my wiener.
I'm trying to. It's not in. I know I've read it before, so it's it has like some kind of a emblem or something on the head of it, and the bottom has several mangled looking keys. It's a very crude looking form of a key.
Crude looking, eh?
Yep.
Interesting choice of words.
I am the key master.
Again, it's a drawing of this, not an actual key. It's a drawing of it.
Oh, he just likes
A rendering.
He just likes to draw penises.
A rendering of a key that looks like that. Let's see what else. Okay, that's all you find on them.
Okay.
But we will retroactively have two other items that you find on them that appear to be very nice.
Okay.
What else you guys want to do here?
Chovy.
You cut out, Joby.
What did Chovy?
You still cut it.
Really? Can I
Yeah.
cut out? Crap apple.
Now, like I said, you guys find one very nice item on one of the soldiers, and you find one really nice item on the maid.
Yeah,
Plus that parchment paper.
What we found, Gary, I think, is combined what we found.
That's correct.
Slaughter, are you making nicey nice with the horsey horse?
I'm gonna try. Here we go. Anyone have guidance? No, we don't
How-
have a cleric.
How are you going about this, Slaughter?
I have guidance, and you know what I do? Because you're bonded, I cast guidance on myself, and it casts guidance on all four of our group.
Nice. D4. So I'm walking up to it slowly with my hands out, nothing. I don't have any weapons. My hands aren't dripping blood or anything. And I'm just like, whoa there, fella. Whoa, hey, it's okay. I probably have some kind of ration on me. Maybe even a carrot or an apple or something. I'll pull it out and like, here, I got a treat for you. Thank you for not kicking all of my party to death.
Based on that description, I would have given you an advantage, but it seems like you don't need it because you just rolled a 23 plus 4. So yeah, the horse looks nervous around, but as you approach, it seems like have this almost like cloud of calmness comes over it and stops jittering and stuff and kind of keeps its eyes focused on you. And as you nuzzle up to it and feed it something, it seems to be it's now out of its panic mode, no longer
I'm
kicking and
rubbing
stomping
its forehead
and pooping.
between the eyes, and all right, there, fella, good. You're a nice big horse. I like big horses because I don't know. Those little horses break when I get on top of them. You know what I mean?
Give me a perception roll, Slaughter.
All right. Oh, and I still have advantage. So 25.
Okay. So as you're caressing it, talking to it and stuff, you can definitely tell it's a boy horse because he is now showing.
Yeah. There you go, buddy. Not my type, but
But he likes you.
Hey, he's not.
Is it
he
the
doesn't- I
same?
mean,
Is it the same cylindrical shape as the key on the?
It's much bigger.
yeah.
Drawn to scale, though, right?
Not a quarter horse.
Yeah, end of it's all mangled. Yeah.
Does he have any sign of having been wearing a saddle or a bridle or anything, or is he just tied up?
No saddle. He's got like a what do you call it? The blanket thing they put underneath the saddle. Just called a
Yep.
blanket. I forget what's called.
Just
But it's always got on him.
Yeah. Okay. Looking for any markings, brands, anything like that would mark ownership.
Yeah, I'd say most horses probably have some kind of a branding on it. And let's see, how do I want to put this? You see a marking on there. Roll me a history check. Let's see if there's anything else that this may be besides history.
Oh, this
Um,
suck.
History or a perception. I'll allow either one of them. To see
perception? All right.
if you'd noticed this before you were around town.
Well, that's good.
Nope.
Let's see. Now with a 9, no.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Well, is there does he have food within his reach, or is he just tethered to a post?
No, there's no food or anything. He's tied to a post right there
I
next to the
untie
building.
the post, untie him from his post, throw the rope over his neck, say, "Go on, buddy, get out of here." Slap him on the rump, send him
The
over
horse?
off his way.
The horse lets out a big old snort. A bunch of snot goes flying out, but then he follows you around like a little puppy dog.
That's fine. I got to pet everybody. Look, I got a familiar. Look, I'm away. I'm a major.
Somebody was pinging one of the barrels, but if you said something, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, is there
Yes.
grain over here?
Oh, you gonna look
That's
through
what
some of the
Artie
barrels?
Hey.
All these barrels here have lids on them. These over here were like the open barrels of like fruit and vegetables.
Yeah.
Good place to take the horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Artie
That's
would
fine.
say, hey,
I'll walk.
take him over here.
When we walked into the alley, the soldiers were all up in this area, so I want to take a look up there as well.
Yeah.
There seems
the
to be some
horse.
boxes. Yeah, I'm going to lead the horse over to the open barrels of food, fruits, and whatever.
Chovy's going to put his ear to this door and listen to see if he can hear anything inside this building.
There's a troll resistant to the door. Somebody's looking up here where the soldiers were. Was there something else I missed?
Artie's just going to go over here and watch the hallway. Oops, grabbed the wrong person. So he's just going to make sure nothing comes down the hallway.
The alleyway? You mean to the north?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, again, this is an open street.
Yeah, well, he's just watching because right now he can't see what's coming. So he's just really watching to make sure, whatever happens down in here can happen without any witnesses.
Okay. All right. If anything had a duration of a minute, it is expired. I don't know how long that aid or how long the haste lasts.
Aid lasts until the next long rest.
Okay.
It doesn't replenish, so if you use up the 5 points, they're gone. But if you have the 5 points, they stay there until your next rest.
But your max stays at +5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Which
about
is-
haste? How long does that last?
Haste is
minute.
probably out.
Yeah, haste is usually a minute.
Okay, yeah, so your haste is dropped at this point, Joby.
Yeah. Oh shit! I dropped the green dot. You son of a.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, let's first go with Chovy. Chovy, give me a perception roll. Whisper it to me. Okay, I'll resolve that in a second. Slaughter, you're having a look around over there. Give me a perception, or are you trying to find I don't want to say it out loud. What are you looking for, Slaughter?
Well, the guards were up in this area for a reason. So if there's crates, I want to look in the crates. The wagons there, obviously, I'll look in the wagon. Just looking to see what would have had their attention up at this end of the room, the alley.
A passed out hooker.
Right. Bloody child.
I'll make it an investigation check.
Hey, Slaughter, before you do that, I've got a feat that lets me double my bonus to investigation rolls. I'm plus 11 investigation.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and take a look then? Because I'm a 0 with investigation. Perception, yes. Investigation, no. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Okay, so let's take this in steps. Anybody else was doing anything?
Well, don't you have advantage on
right?
that? Don't you have guidance on that as well, that roll?
Yes. Oh, is it Talkleby? No, he's the only one that doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So Chovy, as you put your ear to the door and listen, you don't seem to notice any kind of anything that would lead you to believe there's anything moving in there. It seems like your ears up to a solid wooden door.
Okay.
Like a barn door. Tacoby. As you start looking around, you're quite short, so you don't have to bend over very far to see it. But you see on the ground, it's like there's a couple bloody footprints around this area, and you can make a very faint. You can see that there's a very faint footsteps, bloody footsteps that disappear as they head south.
Interesting. Okay.
Not like a full footprint, it's like a partial, but some kind of a boot print. Looks like it had blood or something on it.
Okay.
Oh, the bodies of the real Night's Watch are in those barrels. The real city guard guys are in the barrels.
Has anybody started opening up the lids?
Nope. Chovy will start helping.
How secured are they?
Anybody got a crowbar in their pack?
Chovy just has his big wiener.
I'm sure you guys can chop it up if you want, but I think if you've got an explorer's pack, I think explorer's pack comes with the crowbar, or maybe it's engineering.
Harvester's tool. I've got a scythe. Oh, I don't know.
I have an explorer's pack. So, Niv goes over there. This little 5'2", mid-20s-year-old human. She lifts her mask up back onto her forehead, and she grabs her crowbar, and she starts prying open one of the this first one right to the north of her.
Okay. Give me a athletic check with advantage.
Sure, I would love to.
I gotta step away for a minute, guys. I won't be able to hear.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn. Look at me go.
So as she does it, your perception of her is, holy fuck, she's a lot stronger than she looks.
Yep. And this one pops right open. Okay, we got two guys stepping away. You guys want to take a quick 2-minute pee break?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick 2-minute pee break. We'll come back and I'll resolve what you may or may not find in a barrel. Okay. Meet you back in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Sounds good.
Brian, why can't I get rid of the concentration status off my token? Disregard.
Not sure who still has their headset on, but I just realized something else I forgot that you found on the mage. So remind me to share that when everyone gets back, if anyone's listening.
Shit, baby. Have break. So Brian came on halfway through and he was like, "Oh, I just remembered. We need to settle what else you found on the mage." Whispered into the mic so nobody could hear it or see where it was coming from. And he was like, oh. That's funny. Anyways.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, we decided to take a battle break for everybody.
Whew.
I think you're the first one back. I can still hear you in the background. I can hear Don in the background talking to somebody. I'm just glad I couldn't hear anybody peeing.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
Now, I'll tell you, since you're the first one back, I just noticed something else that should have been found on the mage. So I'll share that with everybody when everybody gets back.
Cool.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, just waiting for everyone to get back before I share what else I forgot to tell you guys.
Was there any gold? We didn't talk about gold on those guys either.
You did not. All right, just Ryan and Rich, I think. Let me know when you guys get back.
I'm here.
Okay.
Right, Rich. This character class that I'm playing is one of the optional ones that Brian let us play from the very beginning.
Cool. I'm feeling left out, so I changed my name to Richard. Just kidding.
Is it Little Richard?
Big
No, it's Big Dick.
dick.
I'm back.
All right. So, retcon, something else you guys found. Technically, I told you found that rendering of the key, but on that same rendering, it accompanies a note indicating the importance of its return. signed by someone by the name of Modra, Modra.
Modra wants key. Wants the picture of the key or the key?
Well, the parchment has a hastily drawn rendering of the key, which also accompanies a note indicating the importance of its return, signed by the name Modra, Modra. Okay. And as Niv cracks open this first barrel close to her, first thing is you guys smell a big stench come out of it. And you can see near the top of the barrel is a foot, a shoeless dwarven foot.
Oh
Dwarven.
no! Oh no! Khaled had his name written on the bottom of his feet, so
Yes, this is Toy Story.
Didn't he have his name on his underwear?
yeah.
I was wondering, maybe these are just one of those feed
But to be
barrels.
clear, it's not like a severed foot. It's just there's a body stuffed in there and the foot is sticking up.
Jovi's gonna. Should we dump it, guys?
Probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Jovi's gonna tip it over.
Okay. And just as you fear, as you roll it out, the body comes rolling out. It is Khaled.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Luca better not be in one of those barrels.
Luca's the horse.
No, Luca is my bard that used to do AC/DC.
Yeah, and now Luca's the horse. Luca's turned into the horse.
She's in love with me.
Reincarnation.
That's
Yeah.
great.
He's probably
All
on
right.
the second floor.
I
He's
feel
on the
awkward
second floor.
now.
Next
He's letting
barrel.
you down easily.
I don't think it make you roll for it. You can open up as many barrels as you want to take enough time. But yeah, the same thing. You open up this barrel and you find the dead corpse of Luca.
You didn't tell
In
me
this
he was
barrel.
going to be dead on the first night, Brian.
You
I'd like
didn't
to-
read the fine print, lad.
I'd like to search the other barrels for a solar powered laser beam guitar if there's one in there.
Yeah, that's a damn good question. Any of his magic items still on him?
So that's why I was holding off on what you found on them. There will be two items, one that Khaled was using, and one that Luca was using, but none of them can be weapons. So I need to pull up their character sheets and see
Well, I'll
what are on
tell you,
there.
I know exactly what I want off of Luca for this character.
I'm going to roll for it off of your character sheet. So 1 second while I pull them up.
It's all on the front of his character sheet. I was
Did
really
I
good.
bring Luca over? Oh, there's
Yeah,
Luca.
he's there. I was really good at documenting what he had.
Jovi walks over to Khaled's corpse and goes, Khaled, damn it. And then sees Luca. Luca! No, not Luca! Son of a bitch.
Okay,
And he
1,
goes and
2,
kicks this soldier's body one more time.
3, 4, 5.
He doesn't have the least conjuring scroll anymore. I didn't take that off. He used it.
Yeah, I'm not counting any of those scrolls, anything small like that they would have already done something with. So a D5 for Luca. Who wants to roll it?
I do.
I'll do it. No, just kidding.
2. The Ring of Flying.
Yes, that is.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'll show the players. Had I known that, I would have used it, but oh well. You guys find it. Maybe he didn't know how to use it. I can't remember if that requires attunement. Yeah, it does.
It does.
Okay, so there's a Ring of Flying that you guys find on, I'll say one of the soldiers. That's probably something the mage would have, but regardless. Then we're going to do the same thing for Khaled. One of his magic items will be found on one of the dead. So let me pull up his character sheet. I don't think he had a whole lot of magic items.
You know, that makes sense because he wouldn't have had enough time to attune to it.
That's true. Maybe he would have.
Yeah.
He would have liked better to have that circlet of mages, just for the record.
All right, so Kalad, all he had was a magic maul. So we get to roll for uncommon item. That's not a weapon. See what Kalad had on him. Okay, who wants to roll? It's uncommon. I'll just find that now.
Ryan.
763.
I got it.
Yeah.
Roll it twice just in case it's a weapon. So I've got two choices here. 486 and a 16. Wow. Way to make me scroll from one end to the other. Thanks. Oh my God.
Both are weapons.
No, I'll let me go see what the other one is first. This is like too weird. All the way back up here.
It's a good party for weird, though. Weird suits us.
I'm going to pick this one since you already got one of the other ones. Sure. Basilisk armor. So I'll have to transmogrify this over. That's what Kalad had. Master magic item library. Let's see what kind of armor Basilisk armor is. It could get put into archive. Basilisk armor, restore. Show to players. Not so great. Unless you're fighting basilisks, then it's great.
Yeah. Pretty situational.
Yep. Or a Medusa. Not sure what else has petrification. So there you go. That's the two items you got off of the dead bodies.
So, what do you guys want to do with them?
Put it back in the barrels.
Well, I
Move
have
on.
I have got a bag of holding. So anything that we don't really use, like keep it in the loot bag, so we know what we have. But I can carry anything that doesn't get used in the bag of holding.
Well, that ring of flying could definitely be used, and I'm more than happy to take it off your hands.
Oh,
as a
yeah.
relatively new character with only 2 magic items to
Yeah,
my name.
I'm good with it going to Niv. So
Unless somebody else wants
Same.
it, Ryan. Unless it'll really help you out, which I think it probably would.
Yeah, but
I'm kind of a melee character. I mean, I can be ranged if I need to be ranged, but I'm trying to play her a little bit tighter.
And talk will be, it might be good for you to get out of dodge when we need it.
Without using a spell slot.
yeah, but I don't know. Why don't you start off with it, and then if you end up replacing it, and I've got a spare attunement slot, then I'll take it off your
because you
hands.
don't have. Oh, I see. Because you're all attuned.
No, I'm not. But I just feel I could use it, but I think you could make better use of it.
Okay. And you want to throw the basilisk armor in your
Bag holding.
in your holding bag.
Bag of holding.
Okay.
So what are we going to do with the bodies of our fallen comrades?
Can we
put them in the barrels too?
What's in the other two? What's in the other barrels?
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't we open up all these crates and barrels to make sure there isn't anybody else?
You open up all these other barrels?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing. You'll find 4 more bodies in these barrels.
Do they have
But these
ID?
four bodies you don't recognize.
And there's no items on them.
Yeah, pretty much
Anybody wanna do-
the bodies are pretty much like devoid of any clothing or items. They're in here for a reason.
No identification. Got it.
I'm happy to try an insight check on these guys that were supposedly City Watch to see if I really think they were City Watch.
An insight to try to figure out who they were, or just the
I
fact
wanna
of
know-
whether or not they were or were
I
not
want to
city
know if they
guards.
truly were city guards.
Okay. Insight might have been something you do if you're having a conversation.
Yeah,
with them.
whatever you want me to roll.
Now, I don't want to metagame you, but this maybe like take a body and show it to somebody.
Well,
That
yeah,
could probably work.
but the problem with that is that if all of the City Watch are corrupt, then aren't we opening ourselves? I mean, I'm happy to do that once we know that all City Watch isn't corrupt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's the problem. If we bring a body to the City Watch headquarters, which obviously this is not it.
Yeah.
So
And they say, "Oh, you just killed Johnny."
yeah, what
"I
if
just
we
wanted you to
load
take Golden?"
Luca and Khaled's bodies back into the barrels and dump one of the barrels and put one of the soldiers, City Watch soldiers, into a barrel, put them on the cart and hook that up to the horse and take them with us. And
The
go
other
find
option,
City
the
Watch.
other option is to not touch anything and call the actual City Watch to haul their asses down here and look at the scene themselves.
But I do like the check to see if it is actual City Watch or city something, another group infiltrating City Watch.
What if somebody were to hide, say, on the rooftop, looking over the scene, and we had the City Watch, the rest of us left. Somebody got a note to the City Watch for them to come, and we see what goes on, so that it's not like if City Watch is all corrupt, and we're there showing them, we're pooch, we're fighting the City Watch.
Right, but I think it's unlikely.
Okay.
It's unlikely that the City Watch are corrupt, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Now we took out those a-holes pretty easily. Those specific ones.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they hit us.
You know what? Here's what I do. I just thought of something. So if you do like a investigation check on one of the city watchmen, I say you've been in the city long enough that you should be able to recognize whether or not wearing any kind of like standard garb or anything like that.
That's kind of what I was talking about with that insight, is that I wanted to have a look at them, see if they were wearing what they should be wearing, see if they have the badge that they're supposed to have, see if
regimental tattoo
is a forgery, those kinds of things to see.
Okay.
Their regimental tattoo.
All right, so I'll say off the bat, they weren't dressed in what you have seen, the standard City Watch. But if you give me an investigation, you may be able to glean a little bit more out of them.
All right, so I don't think that they are City Watch.
Do you want me to do the investigation roll?
Yes, please, and I will touch you on the shoulder and give you insight.
I will touch you on the shoulder and just get you aroused.
Give you 1d4.
Turns out I probably don't really need the 1d4, but there you go.
Might help you.
Okay. All right, so talk about you take a closer look at them. That was your roll, the 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of go through their garments, what they're wearing and stuff, you'll notice that that the City Watch are normally pretty good about hygiene. But these guys, I mean, their fingernails are dirty. It's like they haven't brushed their teeth in like a month. Either these guys were deep undercover, or they were not regular members of the City Watch.
All right.
I say we enter the warehouse. These big, beautiful doors wouldn't be here for no reason.
Brian, did I find anything up in the area where the guards were when we arrived?
You're not sounding very good, Rich. What'd you say?
Just the bloody footprints.
Just the bloody footprints. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know that we could check the warehouse if you want, but I don't know that breaking and entering is necessarily a good idea because we don't know that that's their warehouse. Is there an inn? Could we go and talk to people about what sort of how big is the city, sorry, and what's the name of it again? Overlook?
Overlook.
Overlook.
That's a pretty big city. Like I'll say it's maybe like a quarter of the size of Waterdeep, but still pretty good size.
I think we should go to the City Watch. I think we should tell them this is a big city. We should tell them what happened. And then I think that we should, I don't know, see what they think. Maybe they'll tell us, I don't know, go talk to Joe down the street. He knows about that guy. We've got this Modra's guy's name, so we can name drop that.
Should we take the heads of all of the deads?
I think we should leave everything the way that it is, including our poured out buddies. I think we should make sure that we take anything of value. And I think that we should go explain to the City Watch what happened and that we got ambushed by these guys while we were looking for our friends, and then we found our dead friends in the barrels.
There you go.
See where it goes from there.
What are we doing with the giant horse?
It's just a horse that lives in the alley.
Okay.
He wasn't angry at us. He just didn't like all the fire that was getting shot off too close to him.
Hey, he pooped himself several times.
Was he wearing a diaper?
I think there's more to this horse.
All right, what do you want to do with the horse?
Kill it? No, I don't know. Just seems odd that they would have this giant horse out here and it's there for no reason other than to kick you if you get close.
I don't think it's there for no reason.
There's all the wagons here. It was probably
wagons
used to pull the wagon into here, and they put it aside to feed it, get it ready to do another job, or wait for its owner to come pick it up. That would be my guess.
All right, so we'll give a couple things. I'm fine with the City Watch thing. We can run with that. So this next part of the module is kind of like the investigation part of it. Trying to figure out what the hell is going on here, who this Modra person is, what exactly were they trying to get off of Khalad and Luca? Because in the letter that, or I guess not letter, I guess what they told Niv, right? Was it, they tell you the letter? I forget which it was, but basically that they had something that they didn't want to put on paper.
Yeah, they gave it to me in a note.
Right. So there's a skill challenge set up here for you guys to do your investigation portion of this to see if you guys can uncover what the hell's going on here.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, and I can run with the City Watch thing. That could be part of it as well. So let me go to my handout here for this. Well, let me just narrate what happens if you go into City Watch. Is that what you guys decided on?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you go to City Watch, you'll discover that basically these guys were not members of City Watch. They also, the City Watch decides to go back and investigate Luca and Khalad's rooms back at the end they were in to see if there's any more clues back in there. And that you find their rooms are in shambles, like somebody broke in and went through searching for something. Okay. And during the City Watch's help with you in that room, you guys uncover, you're not sure if Luca did it or Khalad or somebody else, but there was like they noticed a board in the ceiling that was out of place. Pulled that back, and in there they found the potion that Luca had. I think it's called the Black Vial or Vial of Black, Vial of Shadow. I forget what it's called. But
it's called the Liquid Shadow.
Yes, you find that in there. As you pull that out, both you and the City Watch are now well aware of this. And as you investigate that, I'm wondering why in the hell she put that or he put that up on the ceiling. You guys will notice very faintly there seems to be floating in the vial a key.
Ooh.
That looks a lot like the one that was on that. That was on that. Yeah, like Choby's wiener. Yes, or maybe a small version of the horse's wiener. You're not really sure. But it looks a lot like the one rendering on that parchment. So there's a little bit of extra information you guys have now found. Okay. Any questions or role play amongst yourselves about that? Anything you want to discuss? I'll take that as a no.
Sorry, I'm just making notes.
It's okay.
I know it's not like me, but
all right. So those that aren't familiar with skill challenges, we're predominantly a 4E thing. This skill challenge requires 10 successes before 3 failures. And there's different ways.
Shit.
Well, that basically meta-wise, you can find out 10 things, up to 10 things that will help get you to where you need to go to, if that makes sense. The more you uncover, the more you learn. Or if you fail 3 off the bat, you guys are kind of fucked. But that's what the 10 successes are. Each one of those is a different thing you learn about what may or may not be going on with this Modra fellow and or in the city itself, and what's going on with Luca and Kalad. That makes sense?
Okay.
And so skill challenges is you guys can try to come up with different ways that you use your skills. Explain to me how you want to go about something. Then I'll have you do a roll based on how you explained it. I will set a DC, and then we'll work through how successful you are. I would prefer you guys go in order. I don't care who goes first, who goes second, but one right after the other, so everyone gets a chance at this.
So why don't we put them in initiative order so that it's tracked?
I'm fine with that. You guys want to roll initiative? We can do that.
It's just easier.
And just a reminder for you guys, you can only use one skill one time. You can't use the same skill more than once. Any questions on that?
That sounds painful, but yeah, good deal.
Box
Especially
text.
sounds painful because we don't have any charisma based characters, do we, in this party? That gets rid of some of our options. Or it makes some of our options more difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, box text. Let me come up with my movie voice character. The fortified city of Overlook is a bustling center of commerce and trade. Among its many people, you're sure to find more information about those who hunt you. Now, you just need to figure out how you want to go about unearthing this information. As the characters immerse themselves in the bustle and business of Overlook, they must seek information among the city's traders, brokers, and black marketeers. This city challenge should be treated as a city crawl, making use of the full Overlook map and write-up in this adventure. So let me switch back to that map for you if you want. Overlook. This one. The big city.
I thought we were searching that area. But are we searching the whole city?
Yeah, I think this is a citywide. This is a whole afternoon thing of trying to talk to people, pay some people off, convince them to tell us some answers, maybe find some seedy people, depending on whatever skill it is that you want. Maybe, I don't know, go see if they're go to the local church and do send a prayer up, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's I have notes in here for certain places that you may or may not go to that may have useful information. Some of them may have nothing. So there's a little bit of luck as you go through this as well. And just so we're clear, every successful check that you guys do in this skill challenge reveals one piece from a rumor reel table that I've got. Okay. Oh, it says here possible influence checks. So I'll make this meta knowledge for you guys. It says if a PC spends 50 gold pieces or more for favors, bribes, or entertainment, in quotation marks, in a day, they gain a +1 to the corresponding check. Again, it requires a full day where we can do that. Okay, I think that's all the stuff I can share with you guys. All right, I don't see anybody else in, or did it just go away when I switch maps? How'd that
It
work?
went away when you
What?
switched maps.
All right, so let's go ahead and just re-roll, since I don't know what they were.
Well, our tokens are all gone, so we have to put them on, I think.
Oh shit, yeah. We should be able to drop them on there.
Yeah.
My token's on there.
Oh, I see Chovi's and Niv's initiative roll. So roll your initiative and I'll update them to what I see in the chat.
Jeez.
Slaughter's not there. Or Taco B.
Takovi, did you click on your token before you rolled that?
There, try that.
There it is. Yeah, it went up there.
Okay, I'll change it to an 18. Okay, so we're just missing Rich. Rich, are you with us? Hello, Rich.
Are you
Hello.
snoring again?
Can you hear me
There
now?
go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, that's why I'm not on the. Hold on.
You hear us?
Daily and $1 short. I cannot put myself on the map again.
That is weird.
Mhm.
So are you grabbing your name or 3 little dots next to it?
Hold on.
If you grab your
So on your
name,
characters, I'm clicking on Slaughter, the name, and
we can
trying to
drag
drag it
just the
over.
name over to the map. I just did it, but
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and all I was doing was highlighting all the other names in the column. It was weird.
wow.
Anyway, okay, so thank you for doing that. Let me click there, and then click here, and then that gives that.
Okay. So sort this in descending order. Okay. All right. Chobi, you have an idea what you want to do for the skill challenge?
No.
Okay.
I
So
was my thought was find a tavern and intimidate. Pick like the barkeep and intimidate them to get some information.
okay. So what I need from you is to take a look at the map. Do you guys have the overlook handout? 1 second. Let me see.
No, it doesn't give me the list of what the numbered things are, just what the letters are.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I've got that handout out there so you guys can all see it.
You do.
Okay. I'm going to show the players because I've got it in here where you guys all have access to it.
Oh,
So
there we go.
all those links as you scroll down should be open to you guys. So I'll come back to you, Chovy. Just take a look through the list, see if you can find a certain tavern that you want to go to.
No,
And then we
Well,
come back to you, we'll resolve that.
the salty mug.
Okay, you found one already. Let me pull it up then. So your intent is to go in there, find somebody to kind of rough up, to see if you can get information about what? You asking about Luke and Collide? You asking about Modra?
I am asking about our friends Luca and Kalad. Who seen them last? What they were doing? And then I'll lead towards Modra if I get some info.
Okay, so you're trying to intimidate someone who telling you something more about
Modra Luca. and Luca and Claude, how that could be tied, if he knows anything.
Okay. And you're using your intimidation skill, correct?
You betcha.
How describe to me how you're doing your intimidation?
Well, I'm got my axe in my hand or my magma war pick in my hand, and I'm like, you know, I need some information. choose to give me this information, or things can get really ugly in here. I want to know. What happened. If anybody's seen my friends, if they've been around here, or if anyone knows anything about this Modra character.
And you're asking
the barkeep.
Okay, the barkeep. Okay. Yeah, because I'm reading through the description. It's got prostitutes, thugs, murderers, thieves,
Ooh,
all kinds of people there.
Well, if all else fails, I'll use athletics to impress the prostitutes.
I mean, you guys can see if you click on the salty mug, you see that description, right? I got that shared to everybody, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're going straight for the prostitutes, not the barkeep.
No, I'm going to the barkeep. I'll use something else to get information out of the prostitutes later.
Okay, and you're trying to intimidate the barkeep, the ex-pirate named Kine.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your intimidation roll.
To you or public?
Yeah, whisper it to me. All right, so I'll say you've already been to this place during your 3-week-long pub crawl after the events of Modron's Watch, and you've already kind of traded a couple of wouldn't say blows, but kind of verbal stabs back and forth of kind. So you two already got a history, and I'll say you guys even two got into a tussle maybe earlier, and you're victor of that arm wrestle wrestling match or whatever. So he tells, all right, just because you're a mean son of a bitch. What's he going to tell you?
Exactly where Modra is and what their weaknesses are. Oh.
He said he's heard the name Modra before, but that's as far as it's gone. He's heard the name whispered among other folks. But he does tell you a little bit extra. He's not sure if this is tied into Modra or not. And so he proceeds to tell you the threat of the orcs might be ended after the siege of Modron's Watch. But word from the frontiers there's more trouble on the march. Just like Tusk's clan, that was the orc guy that was leading you guys murdered down that last room. Says the rabble of the mountains are getting their hands on grade weapons, and they're looking to use it.
You said we murdered him?
That was the orc guy you guys fought in the final battle on Siege of Bodron's Watch.
Yes, but you used the term murdered.
Well, murdered, killed.
Okay.
Left him for dead.
Okay.
Gave him a hug.
I mean, come on, you guys are a bunch of murder hobos, right?
Did we defeat him in battle or did we murder him? That's the question.
You did both.
Same difference.
So I put in chat
a bit of a distinction there,
So I put in chat what little bit of extra information he shared with you there. So you guys can add that if you see fit to some kind of a handout or something. So one success.
Yay!
All right.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that for a minute or you want to move on to the next skill challenge?
Skill.
Okay. Niv? What is your intent? Where do you want to go, or how do you want to go about this? Did we lose Rob? What are you thinking?
Talking and talking away. Gary, I thought you were going to say something, Gary. I think.
Nope.
No. Okay. I'm going to go to the Down to Earth Tavern in Overlook, which is the Michael's Blonde, which is number 20.
Okay.
And when I get there, I'm going to head to the barkeep, and I'm going to pull out my bottle of Jehuld, which, for those of you who don't know, is a special alcoholic drink that's made in Rashomon. And Jovi, if you knew that I had this, if your character knew that I had this, you would be requesting some. And I'm going to
Very
show
sad.
it, and I'm going to show it to the barkeep, and say to the barkeep, as at the beginning of my conversation, with my mask up, in my little girl voice, I'm going to say to the barkeep, "Have you ever tasted Rishemi fire wine?"
You're asking that of the barkeep, right?
Yep, and he should know about it.
Yeah, and he does. Yeah, that's most folks can't handle that. So not exactly something I serve at the bar. It's
No.
more of an acquired taste.
When was the last time you had some? Because I'm willing to give you a taste, diluted down, of course, so that your sensibilities can handle it. Just so that everybody knows. That's what I'm talking about. It's a bit of a read. But the very last paragraph, it's customary to bring a bottle of full strength Jehuld on a Jahema. So they do drinking contests, but right before the right in the very middle of it, actually, at the end of that paragraph, it's not possible to become addicted to it. Maybe, yeah, it says it in here somewhere where it's usually diluted for other people, and they love it diluted. So I'm going to offer him a glass of it diluted, and just let him know that, hey, we got this. I'm looking for a little bit of information here. I'd like to know about this Modra character. He's injured a couple of my friends, and I'd really like to go meet this fella. If you have any idea, if you've heard of him, anything along those lines. The idea here is to get him to talk, is not necessarily to get him. I mean, you can ask me to roll a persuasion if that's what you want, but the intention here is to really, as he's talking, to figure out if he's telling me the truth, to read his body language, to see sort of if I think he knows more, if I think that he's lying, so that I can sort of infer some truths out of it. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. First off, he's going to pull out an empty vial or bottle from behind the bar. Says, so I'll take you up on your offer, but I don't want it diluted. And he sets the empty vial or potion bottle on the bar there.
So I'm happy to give him a serving, but then I'm going to say to him, I'd like to have the conversation before you drink it.
Right, so you share with him the name Modra, I'm assuming?
I do.
Okay. And trying to figure out what the connection there is. If you share everything about what happened?
Yeah, I do. And this is the specific reason why I went to this particular place in Overlook, because this place is considered sort of it's not a great place. It's not somewhere, it says here that rich people wouldn't go there, but if you're looking for information, for those looking for information on the elite, might pry a few secrets from disgruntled servants deep in their cups. And so this is what I'm sort of hoping for.
Okay. All right. So I am going to have you do a skill check first, see what he may share. So give me a persuasion check. If you're saying you don't want, you're not going to pour it until after he says or something.
Nope, I'll pour it. I just want him to drink it after we talk, because
he tells you
this is going to knock him on his. This is going to knock him on his ass.
Yeah, it's not his intent to drink it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to use it for other purposes when the right time comes up.
Fair enough.
You can
fill up his vial.
Okay, so you can roll persuasion with advantage.
I hold on to the vial.
Okay, that's good enough. You can still roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's like, you probably shouldn't be asking these kind of questions in areas like this, at least out in the open like this. You never know, who might be listening. So, not sure I know what you're talking about there, fella.
So
You can
from
give me
an
an insight
insight-
check on that one
from
if
an
you
insight
want.
perspective.
Yeah.
Advantage or regular?
That's a regular insight. He's holding back. He knows more, but
Okay,
he's
so
not sharing.
Do I have the opportunity to well, I've had a, I don't know if you're giving me a fail or not. So is my turn over?
Since this is a combination, you got one more, and that will determine whether or not you fail or succeed.
Okay, so I'm going to pull my mask over my face. My mask is a little bit scary. I'm going to pull my mask over my face, and I'm going to say, I don't think you really know who I am or what I'm capable of. I'm a Hathrin of the Wyclaren, and I'm here with my sister's blessing, and it's unlikely that you want to face the wrath of the Wyclaren for these people that for this fellow that you're obviously covering for.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going through intimidation there.
Sure. I mean, I got no skills that can do anything here. So,
So intimidation with advantage.
yay, 12.
12?
Yay.
Even worse.
And he
All right,
he grabs a hold of the vial and he kind of leans over says, I understand your revere and the respect you get in the land of Roshaban, but we're not in Roshaban anymore. And he pulls the vial back. He turns his back to you.
I tried.
Tell him you want to talk to the manager. Why, Karen?
Why, Karen? All right, so it's one success, one failure. Taco B, you thought about what you want to do, where you want to go?
I do actually. I'm going to go to Murdy's. It's number 12.
Okay.
And my thinking is that it's probably got a lot of high traffic for adventure types going through it. So I'm going to basically do the same thing that Niv did in the. Where'd you go, Niv? I forget.
Michael's Blonde was the name of the place.
That's right. So basically, what you did in the tavern, I'm going to try in Murdy's equipment shop, and I am going to offer, I guess, Riley Swifto. If he's able to give me any useful information, I will trade it for my deck of illusions.
Okay, so what are you trying to trade? I'm sorry?
Information about Murdy for my deck of illusions. Or Murda, rather.
Modra?
Modra, thank you, Modra. I'm confusing Murdy, Modra. Yeah.
With murder. Oh.
Yeah.
So you're offering your deck of illusions for information.
Yes.
Okay.
Toby has one of those.
Okay.
If he has information, I'll trade it. If he doesn't have any information, well, I guess he doesn't have it. But he looks like it's a gear shop, and a deck of illusions is it's a neat little piece of equipment. Yep. So
yeah, he's definitely interested. He's just trying to choose his words carefully here as Brian thinks about this. All right, so you just trying to trade information with it. Give me a persuasion check with advantage because he seems very intrigued by this deck of illusions.
All right.
Wow. He tells you, okay, I really want to work with you here, man, but you're asking questions about the wrong people. It's going to cost me more than that deck of illusions you got there if I share the wrong information. So you'll have to find your information elsewhere.
Okay. I ask if he, if he can't if he can't point me in the right direction with regards to Modra, can he refer me to anybody else?
And he kind of looks around the shop, looks out the window to his shop. He says, "I don't know. Normally it costs money to make things happen in this city." He says, "Well, perhaps I'll show you something in the back." He kind of nods for you to follow him back into the back room.
Hey, Brian, I closed that list out by accident. Can you pop it again?
Pop what? The Overlook handout?
Yeah, all the locations. Well, that's in the handout that we have already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Overlook
Never mind.
has all the shortcuts in there.
Got it.
You got it?
Never mind. Yeah, I'll get it.
All right, so do you follow him into the back, Tackleby?
I do. I just say one moment. I just need to take an appropriate precaution because I don't know him, and I mage armor myself,
Okay.
and I follow him into the back.
You follow him in the back, and you see he's got two large bugbears. They're kind of just flanking him as he walks inside the door. He's like, "You fool. You cannot be asking this kind of stuff if you want to stay on the right side of the earth. You want to be 6 feet under, keep asking these questions. But you pay me a little bit of gold and I'll tell you maybe somebody else to go talk to. But I'm not telling you shit." He holds out a hand. Look, he's asking for a bribe.
I offer him 10 gold.
He pushes your hand away. It's like, I could lose my life for this, and you're offering me 10 gold. Don't insult me. Last chance. Do you really want to know something or not?
Very well. I hold out the deck of illusions. Say information first, and then you get this. They get the deck.
How about you hand it to my friend here, and then we'll talk. I've heard your reputation. You have a way of disappearing.
Ouch.
Very well. Seeing as I'm kind of desperate, I give the deck of illusions to one of the bugbears.
Okay.
Tell me what you know.
Kind of bypassing the skill challenge with this. So give me one more persuasion roll with advantage to see what he tells you. How much he tells you.
All right. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Okay, he tells you to go talk to... what's his name? I gotta look him up. Hold on a second. Sorry, I gotta remember which room, which thing he was in and find his name, so I apologize.
That's okay. My character sheet, I only have 10 gold on him, so that was all I offered.
Okay. He said, "You have to head over to the Nine Bells." That's a district. I believe Nine Bells is a district. Yeah. To Cadrick's boarding house. Just make sure you keep all your loose change tight to you. When you're there, ask for Wendell the Scott. Wendell the Sot. Wendell the Sot. There he is. And then ask him if he's heard the name that you're asking about. Don't tell him I sent you. So we're going to call this one a push. You didn't get your information, but it's now a failure.
Very well. I thank him for all he was able to do for me.
I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you keep on breathing.
He's not able to tell me why my questions are so dangerous, is he?
He is not. That's why he wants you to go to window the SOT.
All right, very well. Okay, I leave the store.
Next up, Slaughter. You know what you want to do here?
Yeah, I'm bear with me. Roll 20 locked up on me again, and I just needed to check on one more thing regarding my. It's not workers' aggression.
Let me come back to you.
I just need 1 minute. Yeah, you can come back to me. That's fine.
Okay. Artie, you know what you want to do? Don, are you talking to Red Light?
No, sorry. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to go to the pig and bucket, and I want to listen in to see if there's any
Number, sorry. Pig and Bucket?
number 5. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
And I just want to stick around in there to see if I hear any good information about any historical divisions or maybe some religious fights between religious groups and whatnot.
Okay, give me 1 second while I read the Pig and Bucket. Most famous dives. Okay.
Did
now that I've
anyone
read-
go to the Salty Mug?
I think that was the first place that.
That's where I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, now that I've read Pig and Bucket, what'd you say you're going to do?
So
Artie?
yeah, I was specifically listening in for anything of historical value, fiefdoms fighting each other and whatnot, or maybe religious organizations in the area that have issues with each other. Maybe
So are you
maybe this is
are you
something to
talking
do
it
with
up?
that.
Or are you eavesdropping? How are you going about this?
Eavesdropping. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception roll.
To you or
Yeah, whisper it to me.
okay. Ooh.
Gosh. How long you want to spend there listening?
You know what? It says something about like half the day or something like that.
Okay. And roll me one more if you're going to stay there all day. Throwing you guys a bone here because you're rolling like shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right.
Not much
So
better there, but
you hear a bunch of rumors and shit, a bunch of Karens complain about something that doesn't really amount to much. You hear several of the folk kind of talking about your group and what you guys did up there. But you do make out one thing that sounds somewhat interesting. I hear two small folk conversing over ales. And one of them says, the other one says, you get all kinds of races in Overlook, but the dark ones that pass through the city keep to themselves, More often than not, though, those you do see are in the company of lost ones, bodyguards or enforcers or the like. So the lost ones, I'll say, without you doing another roll, that is a name you guys have put what you heard exactly in chat. The lost ones are, for lack of a better term, kind of like a thieves guild in town, that are involved and got their hands in all kinds of things. I'll say at this point, you even heard like they kind of shake down some of the businesses stuff to basically protect them, keep them from getting robbed or shake down, whatever. But they are a criminal organization within the underbelly of Overlook.
Nice.
Okay. Back to Slaughter. Do you decide what you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with my original idea. Get to go into the Salty Mug.
Same place? Okay.
Yeah. Now, one thing I've had and I've never used, and I noticed it, I did not copy it obviously correctly. I have an item that gives me, it's called where is it? I just had, hold on, close the stupid thing. Choker of Eloquence. It just says wondrous item, amulet, rarity varies, and I'm assuming it's uncommon. So I'm assuming it's a +1 if it's uncommon.
I should say on the handout.
I'll have to find the handout that I don't have, or I haven't found, I should say, yet. Anyway, so I have, what is the word I'm looking for? Proficiency in intimidation. So I'm going to see if there's a group of maybe disgruntled town guards, just listening for a grumbling body of persons. See her like in the booths or whatever, keeping an eye out for somebody who may know something just from perception.
You're trying to eavesdrop.
Well, I want to see if eavesdrop, but then to identify somebody that I can approach. Somebody who might have an idea. So if I'm eavesdropping and if somebody says something about the town militia acting weird or being changed, then I would approach that table.
Yes, you're gonna do you want to try to do another combo thing like Rob did.
Sure.
Okay. I'll allow this, but keep in mind you can only use one skill once.
Well, I'm going to do perception to find the group that I need to talk to.
I get it.
And then I'm going to use intimidation for hopefully with pulling that information out of them.
Okay. So as long as both of them are successful, then you'll get it. But if you did another, pass fail, you got to do a third one.
Yep.
That's a tiebreaker. Okay.
So perception first.
Yeah, perception first. And I'll let you roll it twice if you're going to spend all day there. Well,
sure.
You don't need to.
So perception lands. Approach
you hear
the table.
You heard someone mention the name Modra in passing conversation. That's all you get.
Okay. Walk over to that individual. Are they sitting at a table or a booth? If they're at a booth, I'm going to join them in the booth. If they're at the table, I'm going to stand right up next to them.
I'll say it's a booth.
Okay. I'll slide into the booth across from them with a devilish grin and say, I hear you know Modra. I would like to find this person. It's important to me. And I will make it worth your while. And here comes the intimidation check.
Oh, that's not intimidation. That's more like persuasion.
Wow, why did I get a minus? Oh, because of my charisma. Oh, I didn't notice that. 2 plus. All right. Well, I blew it. Anyway.
Okay. He's like, you didn't hear anything. So you got one more chance to redeem yourself. You got to pass fail, just like Rob did.
Okay, so I can roll intimidation one more time?
No, something else. Something other than perception, something other than intimidation. So think on your feet. What else you want to try to do? Get this guy to talk.
Athletics, I'm going to flex up and go, look, I'm not fucking around. This person has caused hurt to my friends, and I can put some hurt on you. Yes! My just came out.
Like pin his head to the table. Down his face, spitting as you talk.
Fangs barely brushing his cheek.
So he's like, okay. He says, I heard someone by the name of Modra was said to be buying information a few months back. Looking for those with experience mining the old caverns of the Sunrise Mountains.
And where would he buy this information from? Where would he go to buy that information?
He tells you if I told you more, I'm as good as dead. That's all you're getting from me.
If you don't tell me more, we're going to go out back and have a nice chat.
So meta-wise, you've learned what you're going to learn there, Rich.
Okay, good to know. So I squeeze his head into the table just a little bit more, just so I feel the skull flex a little, let go and go, You better not have last me long, or you are a dead man. And I'll get up and walk out.
So just to put this in perspective, for those that played in Siege of Boardroom Watch, the Sunrise Mountains and the caverns, that's where you guys were doing a lot of your fighting.
Okay.
So looks like Modra was somehow possibly involved with something going on with that. Okay. That's 3 successes. We have reached the 3-hour mark. You guys want to keep going? You guys need to take off? We good?
I'm falling asleep in my chair, but I'll push through if the guys want to keep going for a little bit.
Okay. I know these skill challenges aren't as exciting. I apologize for that.
Finish the skill challenge, though, I think, if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll push through.
Agreed.
Don't worry, I'll fail my next time around. That'll give us a second fail. Don't worry about it.
All right. So
I don't
we're
really know.
back.
I don't really know what I'm going to do next, though.
Well, you got a little bit of time to think about it.
Think about it.
Okay, Chovy.
So I'm looking around the bar, the pub here. I'm staying in the same place. Is there a table with, say, 3 or 4 adventurers sitting at it, drinking away, having a good time?
Adventurers?
Yeah, like, because it says there's or even some less savorable characters.
Yeah, I'll say just like you guys, there was a call for mercenaries or adventurers to come into town.
So like a table of non-church goers sitting there. Okay.
Well, you're at the Salty Mug, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think that's. Did I read it wrong? I don't think it's going to be a place that churchgoers are going to go to anyway, right?
So how many are at this? You choose how many people are at this table.
Let's do it like this. There is this many plus 1.
Okay,
3
so
of
there's three at the table. So I'm going to go up to the barkeep. I'm going to buy 3 pints of claw wine. Rob knows the claw wine.
Okay.
They've got to have claw wine. I'm going to walk over to the table and I'm going to say, boys, I'm looking for information, but you know what? I sat down and I passed them each their drinks and I pull out 50 gold and I set it on the table. I'm going to bet my 50 gold against your information that we're going to have a little skill competition. You choose your best. You choose your best of the 3. We're going to stand over on this ledge. We're going to stand on this side. We're going to set our empty mugs 6 feet away. And the first to drop their drawers and fill it with urine wins. Now, I want advantage because I don't have drawers to drop. I'm just lifting the kilt. But we're peeing for distance. We're peeing for distance. You got to drop your britches because you're going to have to open your britches, do whatever. You start with your hands on your head, fully clothed, and you got to pee for distance and fill the mug. I'm thinking that's athletics.
Okay. I want you to call high or low. High, it's there's one girl. Shouldn't say high. Shouldn't say high. So how do I want to do this now? Roll me a D4. Odd, there's one girl. Even, there's no girls. You roll a 4, it's all girls.
Well, they can run over and squat.
Are you changing the rules?
They got to do it from 6 feet away. So that's not going to work.
Got to change your game a little bit.
That was a good game.
It was a good game.
I should get advantage because I don't have to drop any drawers. We're going to measure our dicks.
I would have lowered the DC a little bit for you. Yes, I would have.
Okay.
Well, they're all half orcs, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference,
Yeah. So here's the deal. My 50 gold against your skills, against your information, that we can walk on our hands from this end of the bar to the other. 20 feet.
Okay.
You choose your most skilled.
Well, you called out the challenge. You want them to basically walk on their hands.
On your hands.
Okay.
Across the bar. And pound. Oh, you got it. Oh, here's the beam better. You got to walk on your hands across the bar 20 feet. Pound a pint. Walk on your hands back to the start. And that's it.
Good Lord. What kind of a DC you trying to make me do this to?
I just got to beat a 7. That's what I'm coming up with.
All right. Go and roll your athletics check.
To you.
Yes. No, do that in the open because everyone's going to see it. Everyone at the bar will see it at least. Oh, very good. Okay. I'm going to narrate how the other girls do it. So one by one, they get up there. I'll say the first one, she kind of teeters a little bit at the bar, but she passes kind of with flying colors. The other two, like the first one, can't even make across the bar before she falls off, and the last one falls after she drinks the beer. So you are successful at that, and at that point, they're all chummy with you and just having any kind of conversation.
Well, they've seen my kilt down, so
yeah. Oh yeah, they did. You did your walk in your hands with your kilt down. That is correct.
Betcha.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, they get kind of chummy with you. You like go half what girls?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I'm not choosy. This is Chovy. He smells like fish.
Okay. So you were asking them information about Modra and or something else they may have heard.
Yeah.
And links to him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What are they going to share with you? One of them tells you that she's heard the name Modra before, and she actually heard a rumor that he's a dark creeper or a dark one, and that he was actually brokering weapons and armor through Overlook and the black markets. So let me put this in chat for you.
I was hoping the peeing contest would win me a inspiration card. I thought that was pretty inspirational.
I didn't even use the inspiration card yet. Oh, that reminds you guys could have used inspiration cards on these skill challenges as well. Okay. Hindsight's 2020.
If anyone needs one burned, I got a real crappy one that Brian will never let me play anyways.
I'll never let you play?
No. You'd be so pissed if I played it. Take a look at it, Brian.
I'll look at it after the session.
Yeah. You'll kill me if I played this. Take a look, Rob.
Rob's up next. Rob, you know what you want to try next?
Well, I know what I'm going to attempt. I don't know if you're going to let me do it. So I'm going to go to Mountain's Hearth, which is number 4.
Mountain Hearth.
And I'm going to use some of the information that we've learned so far. And I'm going to, as I walk up to Mountain Hearth, which is a 3-story inn named Mountain's Hearth, and I'm going to talk to the dwarf matron there named Regan. She runs a place like Clockwork, I believe, and her persistence and dedication has definitely paid off, in case you were wondering.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to mention to her, I'm first going to put both my hands sort of on the tabletop there, and Jeff the Newt is going to walk out and stand on top of the back of my hand, and he's totally he's mimicking the exact positioning that I'm in. And I'm going to look down and I'm going to say, Regan? I'm looking for Regan.
Oh, wait.
And so you're probably going to say, I'm Regan.
Now, hold on a minute. She's not back. Let me go get her for you.
All right.
Regan, is somebody here for you? Okay. Regan's here. What can I do for you, mister?
Ma'am? Say, my little friend Jeff here, and Jeff is going to nod. He's going to take his hat, and he's going to tip his hat, and he's going to nod.
Oh, look at the wee little lizard.
I'm gonna say my friend Jeff here has heard that maybe we can help each other.
Help each other.
I'm looking for someone who travels with some lost ones.
Oh, shitty motherfuckers they are.
I know you've had some. I've heard that you've had some problems with lost ones, and
Oh, you have you?
and frankly, I believe some lost ones have injured a few of my friends.
Oh, they've been
And,
a lot of people.
and I don't know how to do this without it being a situation, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to do this as a history one. I'm trying to say, listen, I know that you've got some history with lost ones. We're looking for somebody who we think is a dark creeper. And he travels with lost ones. So I'm trying to use sort of her history that I know of through the things that I've read to try to convince her to give us some information on where we might find some lost ones or this dark creeper. And I'm trying to sort of butter her up with Jeff the Nude, who truly is adorable, to frankly. I mean, I put a picture of him in Discord. I put a picture of him in Discord so everybody can see.
I'd fall for him.
Okay.
And which one are you going to again?
Mountain's Hearth. It's an inn.
Okay.
Number
Yep.
4.
No, that's what I was looking at too. So
Okay, just trying to figure out. So you're trying to get this as a history. You're
Yeah, I'm trying to use her history to pique her interest in telling me what she knows.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm stretching it like this is because Rich managed to really stretch what I would have ruled as intimidation.
Yeah, I know with athletics
really well.
Yeah, you did. So tell you what. History is intelligence, right?
History is intelligence.
mm-hmm.
Okay. What if I were to say instead of running, is history like just one of the things you're skilled at? Is that where you're picking it?
Yeah, history is that's kind. I mean, I'm proficient. One of the things I don't have high intelligence, but I'm proficient in history.
Okay.
Boy,
my class is wisdom and charisma, but my charisma is really
okay. I don't know how we're gonna make that work, but fuck it, roll me a history check.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her what her history is with the dark creatures and the lost ones. That's how I'm going to handle this to make it more history-like.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Let's roll with
it. Tell me what's happened with the lost ones and the dark creepers, so that I might be able to get a little bit more insight, a little bit more ability, a little bit more sort of thought processes on what they do and how they do it, so that I can figure out where they are. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I like that. Give me a history check. Hey, there you go.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay, and she leans into you. She kind of reaches out a finger and kind of rubs Jeff under the chin.
And he loves it. He starts to purr. If newts can purr, he starts to purr.
Oh, we got a lively one here. Now, just come a little closer. She leans in. I can't quite whisper when I'm talking like this, but just imagine I'm whispering. You know what we're saying, right?
Yeah, it's inspiration.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
I want you to do this goblin that couldn't whisper for shit. That's what I feel like right now. Anyway, what I hear is the Dark Creeper is just a front man for arms dealing in the city. That's what I heard. I mean, no one knows who's behind the operation, but I hear it's bigger than anyone in Overlook will ever know. Bigger than this Modra guy. Bigger than him.
Oh, Modra! I didn't even mention Modra's name, so that's a good call. Okay, so and I thank her. I thank her very much, and I whisper over to Jeff, And Jeff comes over and he walks down and around and into my coin pouch, and he grabs in his little teeny two hands, and he grabs a gold piece and he walks forward on his two legs like he's a dancing bear, and he walks over and he just puts it down, and he goes over to the lady and he touches her. He gives her hand a little pet and he gives her a nod, and then he walks back over onto my arm.
This whole time,
Nice.
I'm just imagining little Gecko from Geico walking down the bar here.
Slightly different coloring, but almost identical.
Does he have an Australian accent too?
He could. He doesn't really. He talks in my head, so sure.
All right. So another success. Who is next? Taco Bee. You thought about what you want to do?
I might live to regret it, but I'm going to go ahead to Cadrick's boarding house at the Nine Bells.
Yeah, suck on that, Cadrick boarding house.
Okay.
I'm a little gnome.
What number was it?
Oh, God, the Nine Bells.
23.
No, Cadrick's boarding house. 23.
23.
Okay. Yeah, I got to pull that up. Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, and he told you to ask for Wendell the Sot.
That's right.
Mhm. Give me a perception roll as you approach the front doors to this place.
All right.
Okay. I didn't need a very high one for this one, but you can see there are several folk loitering around Caldrick's boarding house. Band of rabble-rousers and agitators. You see them kind of. You're a gnome, right? Are you dressed well? I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm a wizard, so
Okay.
I am.
You are dressed well.
Yep.
Okay. And Fium's like, oh, boo, ass. What's the rich folk doing here? What the fuck? You came here to take the rest of our money? We don't have any left, you motherfucker. You're getting all kinds of razzing from this group as you approach. And as you get closer, you can see that the walls, the windows have been boarded up. And on the walls, there's all kinds of like graffiti and profanity and stuff kind of painted on the walls. Stuff like dwarves suck, orcs rule, ROOL. Armin was here. Just all kinds of stupid shit all over the wall. But this is definitely not the best part of town. All right,
Yeah,
so what is your
that's what the description kind of told me as well. It's pretty funny.
All right, so what is your intent within this place?
I'm going to go talk to Wendell the Sot.
Okay. You approach go inside the front door. It's pretty much a barren front room. You can see one old human. Looks like he had to be at least in his 70s. Kind of slouched over the front cabinet. Looks like he's got a mug of something in front of him and a cigarette hanging out one mouth. Says, "You don't look like you belong here. What do you want?"
I tell him I'm looking for Wendell the Sot.
Well, you're looking at him. I guess you're not from around here.
No, I'm not. May I join you?
Join me with what?
Pull up a chair and sit down.
He kind of leans over the bar, looks how small you are. Says, "Here, hold on." You see him. He disappears behind his bar. He comes. He holds up a little stool and he sits it on the bar. Need help getting up here?
I giggle and say, "No, thank you very much." Do you want an athletics check for me to climb up on the bar? Because I'm only like 3 feet tall.
No, because he'll reach your hand over and help if you struggle. So I'm not going to make you roll for that. That will not be your skill challenge here.
Is there anybody else in the bar or in the vicinity?
No, there's absolutely nobody else in there except for him. This is kind of like the front area of a hotel, basically, like the reception desk, if you call it that.
Okay. I tell them that I have some friends and we are looking for any information about a person called Modra. Is there any way that you can help us out?
What? He kind of looks around all nervous. He takes a cigarette out of his mouth and says, What? Just, what is wrong with you? So, you need a room, right? Yeah, I got one right here. He slides the key across to you. It's room 14. And he as he slides the key to you, he's got one hand open.
All right. I grease his palm with 10 gold.
Let's wait for that. I was wondering if you're going to try to get more money before you got here. And he slides the key over to you. And he looks at his palm of his hand. And he looks at you. Looks at the palm of his hand again. He's like, fuck it. Money's money. He sticks it in his pocket. There you go. Room number 12. Cream of the crop. Enjoy your stay.
I
He
know.
kind of winks at you. All right, he kind of points you in the direction of where the room is.
You're
You
gonna
got any
get
bags? You mean help you carry your bags?
You're gonna get S8 in that room.
No bags?
No bags.
All right. Nothing weird going on here. Just walking this gnome to his room. Nothing strange at all with this. All good. Come here, sir. Let me show you to your room.
Which place are you at, Ryan?
Cadrick's boarding house. That's where he is.
Oh no.
So he escorts you up to the room, and this place is it's dog shit. You pass by a couple of people that are passed out in the hallway. Looks like there used to be carpet, or maybe it was like some kind of like animal hide. You're not really sure. The place just smells like piss and vinegar and shit. Opens up the door. There's not even a lock on it. He kind of like pulls like a piece of board out of the way. There you go. Oh, what's that? You need to turn down the bed for you? Yeah, that's a service good old site does for everybody. Nothing weird here. And he steps inside the room with you. Says, all right, you little shit. 10 gold pieces. What the fuck you expect to get with 10 gold pieces? Can you offer me anything else?
I tell him he provides us with.
I was waiting for that.
Did Ryan actually say that, or did someone else say that?
Yeah, it was Ryan.
That was not
It was
Ryan.
Ryan. It might have been me.
Well, maybe I should have used the old man from South Park. Boy, you sure got a pretty mouth.
Everyone says I go too far.
You can provide us with any information about he who must not be named.
I'm sorry, you're a little quiet on me there, Ryan. What'd you say?
Sorry, I said if you can provide us any information about he who must not be named, and I give him like a knowing wink. He's we're trying to remove him as a threat. So you would be doing us both a service.
Okay. And you're whispering this to him?
Yes.
As he leans down to you?
In the private room?
Yeah, very private. Did you give me a perception roll there, not Taco B? You don't see it, but you can swear you hear somebody snoring in the room next door. You're not really sure how thick these walls are. But okay, so you're whispering to him. And he leans down and says, man, let me tell you, Sonny. You know how easy it'd be for me to die for less than 10 gold pieces? You gotta give me something else. Well, you're a wizard, right? Do something magical to help my situation here.
What would you like?
Well, look at this place. The fucking dump. What can you do? You get one of them fancy mending spells or prestidigitation or something.
Wart removal?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Wart removal?
Do you have any kind of useful wizard spells that could do anything to benefit him?
Fireball, perhaps?
Insurance. Insurance
You know what?
scam.
As
Fireball.
a matter of fact, I do. I can cast Bigby's dexterous digits and have them start doing some cleaning.
Like, holy shit, free labor. How long's that last?
It'll last a minute. They're quite industrious, though.
Are they good at? Wait. Are they? Can you turn them invisible? Can you turn invisible?
Yes.
Oh, all right. If you want the information, I need some stuff. Now, you didn't hear it from me. He leans in a little closer. But there's a fella in room 20. He's got something I want. And I think you can get it for me. What do you say? Are you into the thieving kind of things? When you're invisible, I bet you could just steal all kinds of shit.
What is it that you need?
Well, hold on a second. Let me think about that. This is Brian thinking, what the fuck is in his room that will have you steal? Oh, yeah. He's got this little doll. He says it was from his daughter, but he's full of shit. It's got some kind of magical powers where it can talk and shit. Oh man, if I had that, man, all the things I could do, the money I could swindle from people, man, that'd be sweet. So you go steal that doll from me, and then you and I can talk. What do you say?
Very well.
All right, this is great. I love improv.
3 words: gnome sex doll.
Don't you go in there and hump on that doll now. That's mine.
Brian.
All right, so we're going to make this like your skill challenge. See how well you are at sneaking in and stealing something from underneath an ogre.
Should probably be a con save for not humping it too.
All right, so
nature.
He will inform you that his room actually does have a lock, but he will give you the key to his room. And he says he knows for a fact that he'd been drinking all day and all morning. He's probably just passed out up there right now. So this should be easy pickings for you.
Okay. I ask him if he can unlock the door for me.
Wait, you want me to unlock it?
Yep, and I will do the rest.
He looks around. He sticks his head out the door, looks around again. Man, all these stupid fucking drunk people in the hallways. Can you turn me invisible?
Yes.
You turn me invisible, I'll unlock that door for you.
Are you going to go in and take the item yourself?
Fuck no! That's what you want the information?
Fine, give me the key.
There you go. That mean you're not turning me invisible?
No, I'm going to do it.
Hand you the key. So, all right. So this is going to be a multi-step skill challenge. I like this. I appreciate this, Ryan. Hope you appreciate this too. So,
You can tell by Ryan's tone that he's really appreciating it.
So, how would you like to go about unlocking the door so as not to alert he who is sleeping in there? I have an idea, but I want to hear what your suggestions are first.
Let me think.
It'll get real elaborate. But do you have the silence spell?
I was going to say I can use knock, but that creates a loud knock noise while it's unlocking.
Yeah.
Are we doing this all as a group?
No, he's there by himself.
Did we separate up to do this? Like, I just wanted to sort of think of the concept. Are we all sort of going to a place and then and then sort of
I think so.
Ryan is going to do his thing, or did we actually split up in 5 different groups? Because I think realistically speaking, I don't know that Ryan would have gone to where he is, and I only asked that because I could cast silence on Ryan.
Yeah, that would make sense. But that in
Maybe.
pairs,
We can always retroactively say that Taco B said, okay, yeah, I can do this, but I need help from my friends.
there you
You know
go.
what I mean? They can go back and get you, and you guys can come back and do the job. So I'm okay with that.
I could help Ryan do this with a couple of spells that I have.
All right, so let's do that. Let's say
Yes, could I-
retroactively, Taco B could head back, find you guys, bring back whoever he needs, so they can help him with this job.
Okay.
So you're going
And,
to cast silence on, but silence is on a location, right?
So
Right.
it'd be
So I'm
either-
gonna cast it on the door.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Can you cast it on the ogre or around the ogre so he can't hear you?
Why? It has to be somewhere I can see.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't. 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Doesn't say I've got to see it. It just says a point I choose within range.
So the whole
It's
inside
20
of the room,
feet.
probably.
It's 20 feet square. It's going to do the entire room.
Yeah. Okay, I like this.
Then you combine that with your Pass Without a Trace, as you sort of sit in the hallway, leaning up against, drinking some beer,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ryan can invisibilize himself and then just walk in and get it.
Yep. That's the idea.
Okay. I'm good with this. You good with this, Ryan?
It sounds like a good idea. Better than me just going in with invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you're not going to go invisible?
Oh yes, that too.
Oh, okay. All right.
This way I don't get murdered by an ogre. This is a good plan.
Okay, so I'll say the silent spell can cover the ogre, the door, pretty much everything, because the rooms are only like, well, I guess he is an ogre, so probably a little bit bigger room, probably like a 15 by 15 room. Okay, all right, so you cast silence in that 20-foot area, you get to wherever the ogre is, and you get the whole inside of the room and the door. So you can effectively unlock the door without making any kind of noise. And you walk in, I'm assuming you walk into the room, you can see the ogre is passed out on the floor, appears to be passed out, snoring loudly, and he has a little doll wrapped up in his arm on his chest. How do you want to do this, Ryan?
You're going to have to swap places with the doll.
Okay.
He love you long time.
Does it look like he's holding onto it tightly, or does it look like it's just kind of sitting on him? Like,
Oh, he's kind of like sitting on his side, and he's got his arm wrapped around it, with his hand tucked underneath his fat rolls. It's in there. It's not like a super tight grip, but he's got his arm wrapped around it, like in the crook of his arm.
okay.
Replace it with his shoe.
Yeah, I was just trying to think what can I do, like a Indiana Jones thing, with
Hello?
replacing the gold statue with a sandbag, kind of like what
Could you
Indiana
replace
Jones
it?
does.
Could you replace it with a pillow?
Is there anything there that I can like a shoe or?
Yeah, looks like there's a bunch of like discarded clothes.
A gourd? Is there a gourd?
Gourd.
A bedpan, perhaps?
It wouldn't be a bedpan. Are you kidding? They just shit wherever they are, out in the hallway.
Chovy came and dropped
piece
a
of
deuce for you?
Let's be part of the skill challenge. So give me either perception or investigation to see if you can find something in the room that is close proximity to the doll. Yes, you could find something. We'll call it like a somewhat soft leather shoe, about the same size as the doll.
Okay, I go to replace the doll with the soft leather shoe.
Okay, so this will be either a straight dex check or a sleight of hand. Your choice. Unless you can come up with some other skill that makes sense.
I guess it'll just sleight of hand it'll have to be.
Let's see it.
Oh god. All right.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
All right, so you kind of gingerly walk up to him while you are invisible, right? And you notice that the ogres kind of have labored breath. Once he'll let out a big old snore, and he kind of shifts. And you wait for that slight second when he's kind of shifting to pull the doll out real quick, and then stuff the shoe back in there, and he kind of pats the shoe where the head would be with his other hand, but he doesn't seem to wake up. And you are successful with your skill challenge. You bring the doll back to, what was the name? Wendell the Sot, and he is just ecstatic, beside himself. But he does ask you, so did you kill him? Is he dead?
No, I'm not a murderer.
Oh, shit. He's going to murder me if he seems to this fucking doll. Why don't you worry about that? It's not your problem anymore. I got people. I mean, I know how to deal with him. Just tell you what. So what? Come back in the room. He brings you back into your room. Okay. Now what is it that what can I do for you, my friend? Because you have made me a very happy old man. I got my favorite little doll here I can talk to at night. She can talk back to me. It's gonna be so entertaining. What can I tell you, my mister?
I just whispered to him to give us any information that he has about Modra.
Modra. That's a slimy son bitch right there.
Oh, I thought he was going to say, I don't know a Modra.
Oh, everybody knows Modra. If you're asking about him, you're in some deep shit, some deep doo-doo, but you can turn invisible, so you're fine. All right, let's see here. What is the next tier on the...
The doll saying, "Please don't leave me here with him."
Probably better than the ogre.
Okay, here we go. It says, I heard a little bird that says he knows someone who knows, and they said last time anyone saw Modra, just before the raid on Bodrin's watch. I heard he's been on the run since then. Some job that went bad.
What kind of a job was it? And do you know where he's been laying low lately at all?
It's all the info you're getting, my friend.
Gary is correct.
Very well.
All right, so you guys have gotten several clues. I don't know if you guys need to go back and recap some of these, see if you can put 2 and 2 together on anything, or if you want to keep going for more, because we have now reached 3 hours and 45 minutes.
I'm starting to fade myself, actually.
I'm dying, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan, it's not even 9 o'clock where you live.
I was working late last night, and then I got up really early to get Zoe up and ready for school.
They all say.
All right, so let me do this. Let me go back to my notes, and I'll leave you with one good ending point we'll pick up in the next session. So
I was going to make a joke about Ryan and a little doll, but I won't.
oh shit, I closed my Outlook thing. Outline. Oh, there it is. I'll say as you guys head back to wherever the group is staying at or conversing or meeting after this last bit of information you learned from the SOT over there, and you learn, I don't know how much detail Ryan, well, I guess technically Ryan was with, you guys are with Taco Bee, so you guys know what happened. So in the course of investigation, you guys run into making similar lines of inquiry regarding the dark creeper Modra. And I can't remember, Takobi, were you part of the Far Striders? I can't remember if that was you, if that was Kev's character.
Yep, that was me.
Okay, so this actually has a little bit more time with you. I'll say that on your way back to the meeting place wherever you guys are at, you actually see a familiar face by the name of Renice. I'm not sure I'm saying the name correctly. It doesn't give me a pronunciation. Reniss. And she is actually half of Jin that what you guys found decapitated in the mines underneath Bordrin's watch. She tells you guys that when Jin was slain in the vents of the Sunrise Mountains, she used her last ascending pebble to whisper her last words to her sister. And the name she heard before she was cut down was Modra. So Jin also heard this word, killed. And it says in box text, the female who approaches you wears brown leather beneath a green cloak. A longbow slung across. Quietly, she says, I've heard there's a group in the city looking for someone named Modra. I'm doing the same, though I doubt it's for the same reason. Perhaps we should compare notes. And it says here, her and Takobi actually exchange greetings. They've met before, although it's probably been a while at this point since you actually seen her. But the resemblance with her and Jen is there's no mistaking it that she is Renee's Jen's sister. I'm assuming you guys would tell her about finding her body, or would you keep that to yourselves?
I think she
You
would
guys
want
think?
closure, right?
I think we should.
Yeah, probably.
So you guys are going to share it that you found her body.
Yeah,
Yep.
we won't mention it was us, but
Okay. And as you tell, she seems, somewhat like she was expecting, that she was probably dead because she hasn't heard from her since then. But then she asked you, "What did you guys? Where's her body?"
We'll probably tell her the city watch has it.
Do you not remember? Or are you trying to lie to her?
You guys left it in the mines, didn't you?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't remember.
So I'll let you rethink that. Are you going to try to lie to her that the city watch has her body, or you want to be truthful with her? What do you want to do?
I think we'd be truthful.
Yeah,
It wasn't feasible to remove the body. Would have put many others that were at risk.
You guys all in agreement there?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was,
Yeah.
she was starting to stink. She was turning.
I'm
No,
assuming
we won't add that part.
Okay, all right. And you can see a tear kind of escapes her left eye, rolls down her cheek as you tell her that part, and she kind of nods. And she, I understand. It's only so much you can do in the heat of battle, but I appreciate you guys for what you did up there, and I'm sure that she'd be proud of the work you guys did. She looks down at Takobi, especially you, Takobi. She always spoke fond of you. But she does pass on one piece of information that you guys have not yet obtained. And she tells you that she met a dark creeper close to death in the Clean Sheets. I don't remember off the top of my head what the Clean Sheets is, but that's where she met him. Looking like he'd been in a fight to end them all. He said he'd been working for this Modra when this happened. And for a quart of bad beer, he told me that if I was looking for Modra, I'd better be fast. Someone else was hunting him. Someone looking to kill him. The keeper didn't know where Modra was, but he'd heard talk about Trade Town. This almshouse called the Happy Beggar that he was seen moving in and out of that establishment. And that's where we will end tonight's session. I'll put that in chat for you guys, that last little bit,
Thanks, Ryan.
Cool.
so you have it.
If I gotten one more chance, I was going to go to the Fine Restaurant and Spirits and reenact the whole Blues Brothers scene in the restaurant. How much for the little girl? How much for the women? And they would have to give me information to make me leave.
You can still do that next session if you really want to.
Just from Chovy's stench.
As you flash everybody your kilt, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sitting cross-legged with my foot up on the table. I need someone to come with me. I'm thinking slaughter.
Okay. All right.
Be a fun
So
date.
that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Skill challenges, I'm still kind of not crazy about them. I don't know if you guys hated that, liked it.
I think we did better. We did better on that one at coming up with ideas.
Yeah,
it was
better,
a little more obvious. Not obvious, but a little more I don't know. I just it's easier to come up with ideas this time, it seemed. It wasn't as vague.
Yeah.
You know?
I still feel like I sucked at it, but I was better. I sucked less.
And I'll be honest, I liked the idea of whatever Ryan and I worked up. I don't know if you liked that or not, Ryan, but that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
But totally improv, something that wasn't in the script anywhere. That was pretty cool, I thought, of coming up with that one. So hopefully you didn't hate that, Ryan. You still had fun with it.
I was half expecting to get shanked, to be honest, but yeah, it was really fun.
Just after you get shanked.
It's all part of the fun.
It's all part of the fun.
Made into Slot's new love toy.
Thank you. Okay, I gotta head out. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, thanks, Ryan.
All right.
Later, guys.
Have a good
Later,
night,
guys. I'm out.
All right, good night, Gary.
Good night.
Same here.
Later.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Good
All right, good night,
session.
guys.
Oh, always good session.
Thanks, man.